Good evening and welcome to Fighting Patriot Football via YouTube on JohnCurtisPatriots.com. This year, John Curtis Christian School is celebrating 62 years of excellence and is continuing to build champions for life. Tonight's pregame is sponsored by Proud Yogi's Bears, Walter and Bill Sanchez, class of 1977, and younger brother Chris Sanchez, class of 1980. Proud Yogi's Bears, proud sponsors of Fighting Patriot Football. Alongside fellow John Curtis Christian alums Robbie Eusler, Gordon Hebert, Danny Wimper, and I am Kevin Fayard. Tonight, we're at Joe Yanni Stadium in Metairie, Louisiana, where the John Curtis Christian Patriots take on the Rummel Raiders. The Patriots are 1-1 on the season, and the Raiders are 3-0. Last week, the Patriots had an off week, and the Raiders defeated Shaw by the score of 35-21. And this tonight is the District 9-5A opener for both teams. Danny, the Patriots off last week, had a chance to get healthy for district play. Tonight, they're going to take on a very, very salty bunch of Raiders who are looking to stay unbeaten on the season.
Well, 100%, Kevin. First of all, it's great to be up here with this matchup again. This has developed into certainly a rivalry over the last bunch of years that we've been able to play them finally, and it's an exciting matchup. Tonight's going to be a battle of the trenches. You know, Rummel is very big and physical on the offensive line, defensive line. Their running backs have run for a lot of yards already. Last week, Taylor, 5'9", 175-pound senior, he rushed for 169 yards last week. Hawkins, the sophomore, he rushed, I believe it was around 90 yards last week. And so, you know, they're a power attack. They're going to run right at you. They're not going to throw it very much, even though we have to be ready on the back end. But you know exactly what you're going to get on both sides. We're both going to run the ball right at each other, and it's about, you know, dominating the first level, dominating up front. So, you know, our guys have to be ready. You know, we've been bit by the bug a little bit this year, the injury bug. I think our center's out tonight. Had a little bit of a turf toe deal, so he's going to be out. Finally, we have senior linebacker Hayden DeLatte's going to go ahead and give it a shot with his shoulder, and I'm very excited for him to be back up and running. And then Jeffrey Curtis is out also with a little bit of a knee deal. So, you know, you have to, you know, we've talked about it before. You don't necessarily win with your starters. You win with your depth. You win with some of the secondary guys. You win on special teams by some of those second guys going out there and giving 100% effort, and we like to see that. So tonight is going to be a battle of the trenches, like I talk about, who is going to be more physical up front and who's going to sustain the physicality for 4 quarters. Also, you got to look at the turnover ratio. You got to be able to protect the football on offense. I just mentioned I don't think either team is going to throw the ball up and down the field. But, hey, every now and then if they do, you got to make them pay. You got to get after the quarterback a little bit. You got to play well in the back end like I talked about. I like our chances back there. I think we've played well in the past few games. You mentioned it. Last week we had an off week. So a good complement to be able to get healthy a little bit, get guys a little bit more of 100%. You know, a few guys we've, like I said, are out. But being able to concentrate on Rummel for a couple weeks in a row. You know, watch the film from last year, understand what they try to do offensively and defensively, understand their personnel and their guys that can make plays. Obviously, like I said before, we know what we're going to get with their running attack, and defensively they play very hard. But last week was a battle. You know, they played Shaw. It was kind of back and forth in the first half, and then I think Rummel just kind of took it over in the second half, and they played some power football and basically wore them down in the third and fourth quarter and took the game over. But I'm excited about tonight's matchup. It doesn't get any better, you know, than Rummel versus Curtis, and tonight's no different. I'm really excited that we, for the first time in forever, it actually feels like we got a tiny bit of the touch of fall weather to come out here at East Jefferson Stadium and play some ball. So it's a beautiful Friday night for some great football, and I'm really excited about it.
Hey, man, I was about to say the same thing. We were down on the field earlier, and wow, it's like, this is October yet? I know
Right.
that's Tuesday, but man, it just feels good out there. This is the 13th meeting between the Raiders and the Patriots, and the series, Danny, is tied at 6-6. Last year, the Patriots actually were probably the better team. Unfortunately, the Raiders had 8 guys down. Credit them. They played. The Patriots didn't play the best ball, and we lost that game in overtime. And here's the thing about Rummel. At the time, they said they had 8 guys down, so they had to play a lot of young kids.
Yeah.
Towards the end of the regular season, some of the injured players started coming back. So you had all these young kids now had a few games experience. The older guys started coming back, and that's when they got hot and made that run into the playoffs and lost to Catholic in the semis.
Yep.
Out of that group, they only lost 1 or 2 guys. So now you have all these guys who are young, got some experience, then the starters, and that's why they're 3-0 and pretty salty. And I mean, their offensive line is just like us, very physical, got 2 capable backs. Now we run by committee. Quarterback's a big guy. You know, they beat Lafayette Christian in the Superdome. Then they beat U-High and they beat Shaw. All three of those teams are top 10 in their respective classes.
Yeah, they're a good football team. They're coached very well. They're going to stay after it. These guys are, no pushover when it comes to Catholic League football, and they've been at the top for a while as well. So this is, like I said before, this is as good of a matchup as you're going to get here in district play from two powerhouses. Last year, I can honestly say that our game against them was one that I went in and I really thought we were going to beat up on them. I thought we had the better team, and we lost, and it was surprising to me and everybody else. I really thought that was one that we just kind of let get out of our hands, and we should have had it. But you got to fight every year. You got to fight every game. This is, you never look past anybody. You never look past the game that's at hand. So both teams are going to be fighting tonight. It's going to be a heavyweight bout, and who's going to sustain the punches, as I say. And and then you can't ever forget about the third phase of the game, Kevin. Special teams. Who's going to come in, get those precious points early, get those extra points. I was watching their punter in pregame. It looked like he punted the ball very well, deep, nice hang time. And then in the kicking game, who can maybe steal a possession or steal some field position with some great kickoff returns, punt returns, things like that, and maybe even a touchdown. We have not seen explosive plays out of our guys for a while in the kicking game. Now, we've had some nice returns, but as far as turning it into points and stealing a possession and turning it over, getting the defense back on the field after we do something huge, I think would be a great opportunity for us tonight. No better time than now.
Again, we want to thank Proud Yogi Bears, Walter, Bill, and Chris Sanchez. Thank you for all your support. Again, folks, if you want to interact with Danny and I during the live broadcast, send a text message to 504-259-7690. Again, 504-259-7690. Give us your name and location. Love to give you a shout-out. Coach JT is in his 56th year coaching the Patriots, and he is currently at 624 wins, 81 losses, and 6 ties. And we're moments away from kickoff. Let's toss it down to Coach JT and Gordon behind the run-through.
Hey, you know what? Here come the Patriots! Yeah!
Yeah, you're right.
A little technical difficulties in here, but here come the Patriots. They will be occupying the east sideline here at Joe Yanni Stadium. The Patriots in their white helmets, white road jerseys, and white pants. Occupying the near east sideline, the west sideline, is the Rummel Raiders in their home white helmets, red jerseys, and white pants. Give a shout out quickly to Jeff Bonet, class of 95, watching from the house in Ponchatoula. Thank you, Jeff, for being a loyal listener.
Got a shout out from Miss Linda Crane listening to us in River Ridge. Appreciate that. Everybody checking in with us. And, unfortunately last week we didn't have the text monitor with us, but we do have it this week. So, give us a text. Let us know you're listening. I've had a few people over the weeks tell me, oh, man, we got so many people listening in a different state, and I got family and all. Well, let us know where you're texting from.
We had over 4,000 people on the live broadcast.
Fantastic.
Yeah, impressive, huh?
Appreciate you guys every week for tuning in live on JohnCurtisPatriots.com. It's an exciting week. If I guess I could say it in a different way, Kevin. Some of these guys, I don't think understand. These younger cats, they don't understand the passion and the pride that Curtis and Rummel go in together from wanting this 30, 40 years ago, wanting this matchup. And it's, we still feel and the juices get flowing.
We're going to pause for playing the national anthem. Now, that was a national anthem played by the Raider Band. Give a quick shout out to the Bonk family. Listen to us in Kenner. We appreciate you. So we appreciate you guys. Listen to us on JohnCurtisPatriots.com. Again, if you want to interact with Danny and I on the live broadcast, send a text message to 504-259-7690. Again, 504-259-7690. And we're moments away from the opening kickoff. Danny, tonight the captains for the John Curtis Christian Patriots is going to be number 32, Jason Curtis, number 42, JoJo Fagan, and number 95, Logan Barnes.
Don't get any better than that.
No.
3 seniors ready to rock and roll. Big game for them. I think they understand the rivalry like I was kind of talking about a moment ago. And, the older guys, the older cats like me and you, we wanted this for a long time. I was actually able to play them in a jamboree a couple times, and that was a lot of fun. Got to play a lot of the guys that I played with growing up. So that was some good stuff. I want to give a shout out to my buddy Chris Vallado on the West Bank. Appreciate you listening, Coach. And everybody else out there listening to us on JohnCurtisPatriots.com.
And also a quick shout out to Coach Malcolm Ogeron. He's on our sideline listening to us.
Yep.
That's the thing, too. Even you folks that are in the stadium, send us a text. Let us know you listen.
Why not? Rummel has number 55, Jamar Jones. Who else we got out there?
Gennaro Buggins, the quarterback.
Yep.
And I believe the running number 5 is going to be
number 5,
Norman Taylor.
Norman Taylor. And who else is that? Number 1,
Lester Johnson. Yep.
I've noticed Curtis won the toss. They're going to receive it. It's kind of been a little different, I think, in the last couple of years, Kevin. A lot of teams, instead of deferring, now they just say, we want the ball. We're going to set the tempo of the ball game. We know it's going to be a tough matchup. Let our offense go in there and throw the first punch and sustain this drive. Take some time off the clock, hopefully finish with some points. And I've kind of noticed that theme over the last 2 years, even in younger ball. You always used to say defer. A lot of guys are saying, hey, I want the ball. I want to go put some points on the board first and strike first. So a little difference.
Chalk up the first victory tonight to the offense for the Patriots. We'll get the ball. And we'll be going left to right.
I want to thank my mom and dad for listening to us live in River Ridge as well. And I would give a shout out to the younger teams. Kevin, the freshman team beat Rummel 12-0, I believe, yesterday. And the 8th grade team put a wallop on them, 36-0 at Curtis, our 8th grade team versus Rummel's 8th grade team. Congratulations to them. But, what we try to tell them is it's just one game, right? I mean, played well, you did your job, but you always go to the film and say, man, we could have done a lot better, or we did some things really bad and we got away with it. So there's always room for improvement. A lot of times what people say is when you think you did really good, you didn't do as well as you thought. And when you did really bad, it really wasn't as bad as you thought either. Could have been some simple things that you could have done to make it a lot better. So looking forward to those teams in the future. And all starts now.
Mr. Rocker to kick it off for the Raiders, going right to left, deep for the Patriots, near side Trey Brown, far side Xavier Brown. And we are underway. Looks like Xavier Brown from the 15, far side. 20-25, 30, cross the 30, 35, far sideline. Go! 45 is drugged down near midfield. I think they can spot it around the 49-yard line, so that's what we want, Danny.
We just talked about it. Third phase of the game, special teams. You got to give your offense some room to breathe, and that's fantastic. You win the toss, you take the opening kickoff, you go ahead and put it close to looks like they're going to spot it around the 49-yard line. So great job by special teams throwing the first punch and giving an opportunity to your offense.
Big Mike, Paul, Jet, Jaden, and Breeze checking in. Appreciate you guys.
What's up, boys?
1st and 10, Patriots. Ball on the left hash mark. Reggie hands it off to Corcoran, goes over to center, fights hard to the 50, gain of 1, 2nd down and 9.
Yeah, that's some of those 8th grade boys giving us a shout out. Appreciate you guys listening. I think I actually here at the ball game, so appreciate you guys listening and watch. Check out some of these technical things that we always talk about during our practices, and hopefully the big white shows up big tonight for the Patriots. Let's go.
Corcoran and A.J. Smith are the halfbacks. We'll flip the tight end, JoJo near side. Ball on that left hash mark. We'll come near side. Quarterback keeper turns a corner.
Good, Reggie.
The 45-yard line, fighting hard.
Reggie.
Danny, he might have the first
pushing.
down. The Bears is a big rugby scrum. They keep pushing, and they're going to mark him down at the 39-yard line of the Raiders.
Nice work. Way to get a good push. Nice job of little Reggie right there, running behind his pads, getting something happening there. Good duck step by him too, Kevin. We flipped the formation. I took the split end, moved him off, moved the flanker on, put the tight end to the bottom side here, and they didn't adjust at all. So, you know, I didn't think I saw them adjust at all, and we went to the strong side and made something happen for a good first down.
10:50 to go in the quarter, 1st and 10. Patriots at the rate of 39. They'll keep the ball in that left hash mark.
And a lot of times offensively, Kevin, that's what you'll see. You'll see the same plays over and over, but you get to it in a different look, different formation, different motion, and you're running basically the same thing. See how they adjust.
Quick hits near side to Hilario, who checked in. 35, 30.
Go Nate, finish.
And he's going to run out of bounds near the 21-yard line. We had a twin receivers near side. Hilario was the left halfback. They sent him in motion and hit him in the flat, or actually just a little lateral pass, an extended handoff, if you will, and
basically
got the field.
And that's exactly what I'm talking about, Kevin. Getting to the simple things, but getting to it in a different way. You brought your back out of the backfield, hopefully out-leverage the defense, out-leverage the box, give him an extended handoff, like you said, get him in the playmaker's hand. You let him get another first down for the Patriots.
Officially the 22-yard line, 1st and 10. Patriots near hash mark. We go stack twins to the left.
Twins tight, yep.
Martinez and Boudreaux, the halfbacks. Reggie checking off the line of scrimmage. We'll go to the left. Pitch. Boudreaux has it. Can he turn the corner?
I'll run him.
And he barely
Not
does.
bad.
Cross the 20. Let's say, let's see what spot. They're going to mark it at the 19-yard line, so a gain of 3.
That was a good job of that. I don't know if it was the linebacker or the safety, number 1, stepping up.
Cornerback.
Scraping and getting there. He was that far inside the corner?
Yeah.
Okay, good
We
job.
had stacked twins.
Outrun. That's true. I'm sorry. Yes, yeah, you're right. So good job of outrunning them to the corner and getting some positive yards.
Smith and Corcoran back at halfbacks, ball on the left hash mark. Now we'll flip the formation, tight end near side. Reggie bobbled the snap, but he caught it, and he decided to run up the middle, and he got it, Danny. He might have a first down at the 10-yard line.
And again, Kevin, on the bobble snap, if something like that happens, you know exactly where the path is and where you need to go. Don't make a bad play worse. Tuck it up, get a nice duck step, follow your big offensive line for another first down. Somebody's down for the Raiders.
Injury timeout, injured Raider with 9:50 to go in the quarter. It's no score. Danny, real quick, to your point, you mentioned a pregame, we're down a center.
Mm-hmm.
You think that's possible that
100%, Kevin, yeah, 100%. And that's kind of why I'm not really a proponent for having 2 quarterbacks in a system, because the cadence gets a little different. There's a different rhythm. One guy doesn't have that. He's not as comfortable with the center. So, you know, a lot of times, especially, you know, if it's a new center, it's a different get off. Some guys' butt will be higher. You have to be able to raise him up and understand his leverage and his push. You know, in the rhythm of the cadence, like I talked about with different QBs. So I mean, sometimes it has to happen, you know, in offenses, but I don't love it. And same thing goes. You have a center. He's a dominant player. He is the general on the line of scrimmage. And when he's not there, there is definitely a different feel to it. But I think, you know, obviously we rotate guys in and out, you know, pretty regular. And obviously, you know, and I saw Reggie before the game. He must have got at least 25 snaps with the new center. We got to get his number, Kevin, to give him a shout out as well. Find out who it is. But big kid, looked like, you know, big hefty boy down there getting some snaps before the game, and he's ready to rock and roll.
Danny, we fly 5 plays into this drive. Here we go on first down, got 1 yard. Gain of 17, gain of 3, gain of 9. Here we are, first and goal with a 10 with 9:50 to go in the quarter.
Kevin, I got a shout out from Bubblicious, Juan Monsivais. He said he's listening to us and smoking some pulled pork for the Curtis versus Newman games tomorrow at the Curtis field. So I appreciate Juan doing that. It makes just an awesome atmosphere for those games at the new turf field.
Twins receivers near side. We'll go to the left. A.J. Smith takes the handoff, crosses the 5. Touchdown!
Way to get it started, boys.
9:31 to go in the quarter. The Patriots take the lead 6-0 with the PAT pending.
I tell you what, it's good to get AJ involved early. Kevin, we love him. He's been on offense, defense. He's a wrestler. We love his attitude, his physicality when he plays defense. And he's more of the bruising back of old. He can put his head down, and you know that you're going to get 3-4 yards to carry with a guy like that. Very, very physical. So it's good to see him off of that ankle injury from a couple weeks ago, getting his hands back on the ball and punching it in for 6.
Patriots line up for the PAT. Kippers to kick. Reggie to hold. Snap. Plays, kick is up. And it's good. So with 9:31 to go in the quarter, it's the Patriots 7, the Raiders 0.
Kevin, got a shout out from Jerry Savan, his class of 03. They're listening to us in the Bay in Mississippi. Mark Topher, class of 77. Chantel Savan, class of 05, Miss Debbie Smith. Appreciate you guys listening to us for this exciting game. And Kevin, for that first scoring job, I want to say thank you to our good buddies over there, Crane and Template. Go check them out. They zero balance your wheels and tires with the Force Match Balancer. They specialize in wheel alignments on all types of vehicles, including raised or lowered. Go see them at 1913 Peters Road in Harvey. Patriot owned, baby. 504-367-1199. They've been in business since 1979. Go see them. 1913 Peters Road, 504-367-1199. Crane and Template. We appreciate your support of the Patriots.
Danny, it's a 6-play drive, 51 yards in distance, taking 2:21 off the clock. A.J. Smith with a 10-yard touchdown run, and Kipper's PET puts the Patriots up 7-0.
Hey, that's the way to start off. You got to think about the momentum so far, right? Won the toss, great kickoff return, and then march the ball right down the field for 6
Ben Barron
points. Now get down there and run.
Field to the 7-yard line, right return, and here they come. Back across the 35, 36, 37-yard line. That was number 6 on the return. That's going to be Kendrick Joseph.
And they did a good job. Almost looked like the old wedge forward, where the guys almost got shoulder to shoulder, 4 or 5 guys together, kind of moving together and making something happen. So good job by them on the kickoff return as well.
I'll come back. I had a thought. We drove the ball down the field, and they came back with a nice return after this play. Trips near side, split top of the field, shotgun formation. Taylor grinds up to the right of Buggett. Taylor takes the handoff, comes near side, and he's going to be tackled around the 41-yard line. Gain of 4, second down 6. 2016, right here at Joe Yanni Stadium. They kicked it off to us, went out of bounds. Out of the end zone. First play of the game, Marquise Albert takes it 80 yards for the touchdown. PET, we're up 7-0. On ensuing kickoff, Jamar Chase, who's an all-pro, right? National champion at LSU. 97 yards.
Yep.
15 seconds in the ballgame with 7-7.
Yep. Explosive offenses, explosive teams, anything can happen. That's why it's a 4-quarter game. You got to continue to play.
They flip the formation this time. Ball in the near hash mark. Trips top of the field, split near side. Taylor lines up to the right of Buggage. Out of the shotgun. Taylor, the handle goes right side. And he's going to tackle at the 45-yard line. Another gain of 4. Third down, and it's called 2.
Good job by Jaden Keelan. Jaden's kind of been, I wouldn't say forced. He's definitely earned it. But through injuries, I think he's kind of stepped up and filled the role for us. He's going to play some middle linebacker for us tonight, which isn't his, I don't think, necessarily true position. Jaden's one of those guys that can really play anywhere. Inside linebacker, outside linebacker, strong safety, free safety, does it all. But it's good to see a freshman in there getting some work early. Not only getting some work in there, making some good plays.
Third down 2, same formation, near side. Trips, top of the field, split near side. Taylor again, up the middle. We've got him! Yes, sir! Maybe a loss of a yard.
Way to step
Great
up.
job by the Patriot defense. So with 7:52 to go and counting, the Raiders will punt it. But great job of bowing up there.
Yes, sir.
After a nice return by the Raiders.
We talked about it. Rummel has a huge offensive line. They run the ball very effectively, very efficiently. So for us to bow up here on this first drive is huge for our momentum, being able to get the ball back. Now, obviously, got to make sure that they punt here and get a nice return, secure the football.
Dipple like to punt it. Xavier Brown to field it. Little short spiral kick.
Yeah, it didn't come off great, but those are one
Nice
of those
roll.
bouncers.
Yep, get away from it. They got a nice roll, real nice roll inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. So with 7:13 to go in the quarter, 1st and 10, Patriots from their own 9. Go ahead, Danny.
That was one of those kind of spirals that the tail end never turns over like you usually want to punt. The bottom side just kind of stayed down, and those are the ones that are going to kick and roll and roll and roll, and that's exactly what happened. He kind of kicked it far right of our returner, and we couldn't get to it. It wasn't really a far, a deep punt, but we could get underneath it, and the offense is kind of pinned here. We're going to have a job here on this drive. Here we go, here we go, here we go.
They put the ball in that left hash mark. Tight twins near side split. We've got a single back. That's going to be Corcoran. Will come near side. Corcoran takes a handoff, crosses the 10 to the 11, gain of 2, second down 9. And Danny, that new center is going to be number 77, Brock Bryant.
There you go.
Is the Patriot center.
How big is he, Kevin? What's his measurables? 5'11", 270. Yeah, he was a pretty stout kid. And like I said, good to have him out there, getting some action finally and You know, but and not only that, Kevin, the third game of the season, right?
Yeah.
So if, let's say, the center comes back soon, it's just another guy that we have that we could fill in, step in, has some game experience.
That'll be Flex Twins near side. Ball in the middle of the field will go to the left. A.J. Smith takes the handoff. Ball's on the ground, and I think the Raiders got it. At the 19-yard line, they do.
Damn it.
So with 6:28 to go in the quarter, the Patriots give it up and put the Raiders in great field position at the 19.
Well, we talked about before how much we like A.J., but we can't put the ball on the ground, Kevin. That's one of those things. You got to play ball control football. We talked about it in pregame. You know, you turn it over, and against good teams, they make you pay. So, you know, you put your defense in a tough position. Got to be able to secure it. And, you know, good thing is he had a good gain on it. You know, we didn't have to really fight for extra yardage. You got to keep two hands on it, protect the football.
Officially the 18-yard line. Yeah, he almost had the first down, and as he's going down, they just raked it out, and he fumbled it, and they recovered it. First and 10 Raiders, ball in that right hash mark.
You know, and honestly, you know, Rummel watches film. You know, 2 weeks ago, we put the ball on the ground a bunch of times, but I think we're going to get better with that as time goes on.
Play action pass, Buggage steps out of the pocket, throws over the middle, incomplete, low pass, but nice job of the Patriots putting a little pressure on him. Barnes, Barron, and Keelan got in there, put a little pressure on Buggage.
Yep, good job by those guys, showing a little pressure. You know, quarterback moves his feet. And, you know, like we said before, he's not going to be a guy that drops back and throws it 25 times a game. They're going to try to take advantage of their opportunity after they run it real hard at you. Maybe a little play action, things like that. But you make him uncomfortable in the pocket, well, that's going to help out.
Second and 10 from the 18, double twins formation. Double twins. Taylor to the left of Buggage. He dropped the ball, but he picked it back up, but he's going to get it to the 20 before a host of Patriots. Again, Keelan, Barnes, Gordon on the tackle.
I don't think he dropped it, Kevin. I think he just kind of slipped down, and he had to put his hand down on the ground to be able to, you know, get his head back up to be able to move downfield. But so far, so good, Kevin. A loss of, what was that? Loss of about 2 there?
Officially 1. It's at 3rd and 11.
Okay.
It should be 2, but yeah. Let's call it 3rd and 12. And it looks like there's a timeout on the field. Hydration break. So official timeout with 6 minutes to go in the quarter. It's the Patriots 7, the Raiders 0.
Yeah, Kevin, you know, you hate to beat a dead horse, man, and keep, you know, kicking it, but you got to take care of the football, buddy, you know, and we're going to harp on it as long as we have to. But, you know, if you don't, we say it at the young age, you say it forever, you say it in the NFL, turnovers will kill you, you know, and me being a former quarterback, I know just as well as anybody, sometimes you can't press, you know, you can't fight for that extra yard. You can't try to fit a ball in there that's not there. You can't try to make all the plays. You got to let the plays develop and come to you. The one good thing that I will say is now we've got 6 minutes off the clock. The adrenaline's kind of finished flowing a little bit. You know how it is when you first kick it off a big game like this. The energy's moving. You want to make that big play. You want to kind of raise yourself up and do it all yourself. Hopefully now we can kind of take a step back, take that deep breath, and just do what we're coached to do for the rest of the game.
Amen. 6 minutes to go in the quarter. They keep the ball in that right hash mark on the far side. The ball's at the 20. Technically, it's 3rd and 12. The scoreboard says 11. Let's go with 3rd and 12.
All right, here we go. Big play right
Three
here.
receivers near side, split top of the field. Taylor will line up to the right of Buggage. They'll stay in the shotgun. Buggage rolls his right. Now he's going to keep it. And if you're going to drag him down around the 15-yard line, it's probably a horse collar that they're going to call.
Horse collar.
Yep. So that'll be a first down for the Raiders.
Hey, good job chasing him down. You know, good job of him chasing him down. I'll tell you that. That's not easy for a D lineman to be running after a QB. And, you know, you could say, get your hands down, you know, but he's not even close. He did a good job of laying out, trying to make a play. Those are tough, but a good job of him chasing him down. Keep him from a bigger play. Unfortunately, it's a horse collar. They're going to push it a little further.
So the penalty will give the Raiders first and goal at the 7.
But again, he's not sitting comfortable in the pocket.
Yeah.
He had to get out and try to make something happen with his feet. So I like the fact that he's not back there, you know, working the ball, throwing it all over the field. He's getting a little uncomfortable and he has to get out of there.
Got a wing near side. Split top of the field, split near side. They'll give it, Taylor will take the handoff, comes near side up the middle, and he's going to score easily. So with 5:39 to go in the quarter, it's now 7-6 with the PAT pending. And We have the makings of a back and forth ball game here, Danny.
Oh yeah, these are the kind you like. You know, who's going to sustain it? Like I said, the big heavyweight fight. Who's going to swing it for the 12-round bout? And you know, I'm excited about it. Very, very exciting ball game so far. I like where we're at. Defense is playing tough. You know, we just put them in a tough position here early. You know, after they got us a 3-and-out on the first drive. But the good news is we get the ball right back on offense. So we got to make something happen.
Go ahead, Mr. Rocco hit the PAT. So now with 5:39 to go in the quarter, it's now Patriots 7, Raiders 7. Go ahead, Danny.
Kevin, for that scoring drive, I want to say thank you to one of our new sponsors. If you're in River Ridge, Harahan, Kenner, surrounding areas, go check out the new look at Mr. Pool Boys. They're at 10202 Jefferson Highway, right across school. They are under new ownership. And go check them out. Start off your day with the grab-and-go breakfast Monday through Friday. So all you students going to St. Matthews, John Curtis, go check them out. For lunch, dig into your daily lunch specials, delicious po' boys, salads, signature sandwiches, and of course, when dinner rolls around, bring the whole family. Dine in or order online. Come taste the difference. Can't wait to feed you over there at Mr. Po' Boys. We appreciate Quinn and all those guys over there. And, you know, Andrew Waters went Nate the other day. He goes, oh, he told me he's sponsored now, and this food is fantastic. So you guys go check him out right across from school for breakfast, lunch, or dinner.
All right, we're lining up again. Mercer Rocco to kick it off. Near side is going to be Hilario. Far side halfback is going to be Xavier Brown. Let's see if we can get a nice return. Last time we returned to the 49, which set the Patriots up in great field position. Kick's going to go.
Now go.
Xavier Brown at the 6. Left return. He's at the 20. Has a hole again. And
keep going.
He's
keep
still
going.
on the far sideline.
Yep.
And they're going to run him out of bounds near the 36-yard line. So great job keeping his feet.
That was one of those crazy ones, Kevin, where he kind of gets tackled and he rolls on top of somebody.
Yep.
And he kept his feet, kept going. You know, his butt never hit the floor, and he just continues to go and got a nice return out of it. So a good job of him using his momentum and balance to
36.
keep that thing going all the way to the 36, like you mentioned.
All right, let's see if we can hold on the ball now and punch it in. They'll keep the ball in that far hash mark. Corcoran, the near side halfback. Smith, the far side. Now we'll flip the formation, tight end near side. Reggie comes near side, hands it off to Corcoran.
There you go.
He fights hard over the 40 to the 43-yard line.
Got a boy, keep two hands on it, wrap it up.
Dan, he's not a big boy. He's 5'10", 175 pounds. But I tell you what, he runs like his dad and his uncles and his older brother.
I was about to say, I'd be surprised if he's 175 pounds, to be honest with you, but he runs really, really hard. And kudos to all our running backs, Kevin. All of them. You know, we talked about AJ being more of a bruiser because he's one of those heavier, tougher guys. But all of our running backs run extremely well behind their pads, and they all run hard.
Stack Twins near side. Quick hitch. Throws it out of bounds. Incomplete. And that was close to being a lateral. We almost lost yardage there.
It wasn't, but I hope they didn't think it was. But yeah, you're right, Kevin. It's close. And that, you know, a couple weeks ago, I think we did the same thing. You got to make that an easy ball for the receiver. Those guys are going to see that it's a no-step drop, and immediately they're going to try to recover and get up the field and make a play. And you got to give them an easy ball out front, allow them to be able to turn, find the blocker, and be able to hit it north and south.
Jarvis Stevenson, the intended receiver, incomplete. Now it's 3rd and 3.
He's going to be a special one, Kevin.
Ball's in the middle of the field.
He is going to be a special one.
Twins near side. We'll go option far side, maybe short. Hilario with a 1-yard gain to be 4th and 2.
Yeah, it's a tough one here, Kevin. At this point in the field, I think you punt it.
Yep.
Close. Would have liked to get another at least yard on that one. It could have made it a little bit more, but we'll see what we have here.
LaCron to punt it. Joseph will stand back around the 21 for the Raiders. 4:17 and counting in the quarter. Nice line drive kick by LaCron.
Get a bounce.
The Gunners got down there quick.
Yep, good job by them.
And the ball's going to roll to the 15-yard line. So with 3:59 to go in the quarter. The Raiders will take it over. 1st and 10 at their own 15.
And who was that, Lacron?
Yep.
Good job by him. You know, a lot of times when you don't have that significant punter that we talked about earlier, can really turn the ball over on a high kick, waiting for a fair catch. You get one of those guys that kind of gives you those low-line drives, but it's a bouncer, and it kind of checks up a little bit. Like you mentioned, our gunners got down there in a hurry, and no returner is going to be looking down the barrel saying, oh, I want to take this hit. So good job by those guys on the punt team, kind of pinning them back a little bit and giving our defense a little breathing room as well.
Well, the Patriots defense did a great job in the first series.
Yes,
Unfortunately,
sir.
we got put in a bind on the second series. Let's see if we can give them a 3 and out here. Chain Cruz is now walking down.
Come on, boys. Let's
leg.
get a little giddy up here.
I think one of them was injured.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Hey,
Guy
Gordon.
holding it down, Mark.
Well, I got you, Gordon. What's the feeling on the sideline across the field there?
They fired up.
Fired up. They should
Yeah,
be.
Good.
they
Big
are
rivalry.
definitely fired up. A lot of energy on the sideline.
Good,
There you
good.
go. Let's keep it going.
1st and 10 from the 15 Raiders. Hawkins is the new running back. Play action pass, hit the tight end over the middle. Jason Curtis hits him, but he's going to drag us for a few more yards to the,
I'll tell you what,
it's like the 24-yard line.
Jason was right there, Kevin, but the quarterback did a good job of putting the ball right between Jason and that and the receivers. But was that the tight end?
Tight end Smith, yeah.
Good job of just hitting him on that little spot route, little quick one, and picking up, some good yardage right there. It's kind of one of those, like you talked about before, an extended handoff. It's a high percentage throw, nice and easy and quick, get some positive yards.
Twins right, split near side. Hawkins is the halfback to the right of Buggage. High snap. He'll take the handoff, and he's going to get the first down by a yard. He only needed 1, got 2. 1st and 10 Raiders now with 3:16 to go in the first. They have a nice 1-2 punch, Taylor and Hawkins.
Oh, 100%. We talk a
Good
lot
backs.
about our running backs, being able to rotate in and keeping, 4 or 5 guys fresh and getting them all in the game. But when you have 2 powerful running backs that you can count on to be leaders of the team out, behind a huge offensive line, you can make something happen for 4 quarters.
Twins
Not
near
just
side,
relying
split
on
top of
one.
the field, play action pass, throw it near side. Oh, we got the pressure on him, and Gordon,
Fantastic.
Tyree
job.
Gordon got in there and forced a bad throw. But Danny, if it would have been completed, Jason Curtis was there to make the tackle.
That was Kyan Franklin, I think, on this side. Good job of him pressuring it, getting really, really close, number 20. And, sometimes you study tendencies as well, Kevin. Formations, you understand maybe what they're doing, what they've done in the past and things like that. And it looked like B read that one from the start.
2nd down 10. Same formation, Twins near side, split top of the field. This time Hawkins lines up to the left of Buggage. They'll stay in the shotgun. Hawkins takes a handoff down to the near side, crosses the 30, and he's going to be tackled down the 32-yard line. That's going to be Frankie Massico on the tackle.
Yep, good job by him stepping up at his safety position. You got to be careful back there, right? They could fake the zone, pop up, throw it down the middle of the field, but you got to recognize it. You got to see from back in there in the back end, be able to come up and run support and make some things happen.
Gain of 8, 3rd down 2. They mark the ball in the near hash mark. 2:15 and counting in the first period. They'll line up with a wing back to the right. Splits to both sides. Hawkins is the running back. Hawkins takes the handoff the middle. Lacron gets him, and he is going to be, the lineman pushed him forward just enough for the first down.
Good push by them.
We had him, it looked like maybe
Sure
a yard
did.
shy, and the lineman just pushed him enough to get the first down with 1:51 to go in the quarter.
Yeah, Lacron had him, and we thought he had him stifled, and then good job of the running back just continuing to pump his legs, keep him going.
Even Buggers, the quarterback, got in the action for the push.
And even Jason Curtis was right there to put another hit on him, but the guy continued to move forward, picked up a nice first down.
They mark it at the 42-yard line. 1st and 10 Raiders, ball in the near hash mark. 1:28 and counting. We're in the first period, tied at 7. Same formation, wing right. Double splits. Quick zip to Hawkins. Comes back near side. There's a flag and a play. Great hit there by
Nice
the
job
Watt.
right there.
And who else is in there?
The lat coming up, filling the hole like a beast.
Jason Curtis.
And they had to have maybe a holding call on the inside there. That one came out pretty quick.
Yeah.
So I would think that is
Actually,
going to be the call. Yeah, it is.
Jason Curtis with the hit. Actually, Delotte came over the top. So credit Jason with the tackle.
Wait, Jason hit him big like that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, boy. I'll thought that was the last. You sure?
It was. I saw 32 in the replay.
Nice job. Nice job. Good job of filling and making it happen. But yeah.
So the penalty moves it back to the Raider 28-yard line.
And I told you before, Kevin, these plays are hard to call, right?
Yeah.
You know, this happened to us a couple weeks ago. First game we had turnovers. Second game we had a lot of penalties. But thank goodness that was on them. And it's, you know, hard to make these play calls on offense, and defense can get a little bit of breathing room and hopefully make something happen when hopefully they try to press.
First and 20 from the 38-yard line. Fake the quick zip. Buckets rolls right. Little play action pass. Fires it down the field. Caught and tackled immediately. Gain of 11 will be third down and 9. That was Smith, the tight end on the crossing route.
Yeah, nice play call right there. They faked a little zip, came across, had the guys coming on a bootleg, the drag. Our guys recognized it, but he kind of fitted right in between the linebacker and the strong safety on the front side. Good pickup for them.
Canzoneri on the tackle. It's actually second down 9 due to that penalty. Wing near side. Hawkins is the running back.
Oh yeah, we'll take that.
Tight end move. They called it. So with 12 seconds to go in the quarter, they'll now be second down and 14 at the 34. Maybe the original spot was the 42. Somehow they moved it back to the 38. I don't know what happened.
I don't know. That doesn't add up, does it?
It doesn't, because the penalty moved it to 28.
Yeah. We'll see here. Good news, though. 2 penalties on this drive for the Raiders.
And that'll be it.
You know, yeah, that'll run out.
Clock starts. And that'll do it. After 1 quarter of play, it's the John Curtis Christian Patriots 7. The Archbishop Rummel Raiders 7.
Kevin, for that first quarter of action, I want to say thank you to our good buddy Jeff Arsman and Lisa. You know, we went over there today, got me a roast beef po' boy, just like you said, on the muffalata bread. And, you know, it doesn't get any better than Fridays at Moe's and some Friday night football here at night. So appreciate Moe's for always being a sponsor of us ever since the beginning. Give them a call, 341-9650. Go check them out at 1112 Avenue H in West Wego. And they have everything that they have is dynamite. So go check out their homemade hand-tossed pizza, meatballs and spaghetti, lasagna. You know, I always get the sausage wrap, the roast beef po' boys on Friday. You get the Italian, my mouth's watering, I don't know. Anyway, 341-9650, 1112 Avenue H in West Wego. Tell them Danny and Kevin sent you. Moe'sPizzaNola.com. We appreciate your support of the Patriots.
And East Bankers, is this a bridge? Get over it.
That's it.
Danny, first quarter highlights. The Patriots took the opening kickoff. Went on a 6-play drive, 51 yards in distance, taking 2:21 off the clock. A.J. Smith with a 10-yard touchdown run. Kipper's PAT put the Patriots up 7-0. After a Patriots fumble, the Raiders got the ball deep in our territory, and then Taylor had a 7-yard touchdown run. And Mizuraka added a PAT, and that's where we stand 7-7. We now flip the field. Raiders going left to right. We begin in the second quarter with a 2nd and 14 situation at the 34. Go ahead, buddy.
Yeah, I got to give a shout out to Miss Trish Gerardo, Mr. Noe, and my boy Graydon, and Rudy and Shannon Gerardo right there in Metairie. Appreciate you guys listening to us live. Our little 5th and 6th grade played Holy Cross yesterday. Holy Cross is 7th grade, matter of fact, and we lost 22-14, but competed really hard. That's a big age gap when you're young.
Sure.
But they played really well, and I appreciate those guys putting their heart and soul out on the field as young pups.
Split top of the field, Twins near side. They'll send the receiver in motion. Little fly sweep, takes the handoff, turns the corner, and he's to the 40-yard line. And it'll be 3rd and manageable. They're going to make the 41, Have to get it to the 48, so let's call it 3rd and 7.
Hayden DeLatte checks back in the game. Kevin, I can't tell you how proud of him I am, showing his toughness and senior leadership to just have the courage to get back out there after being banged up a couple times. And it's good to see big number 4, captain of that defense, senior leader, back out there wearing the big red, white, and blue.
Want to move it back to the 40-yard line, so 3rd and 8. Trips near side, split top of the field. Hawkins is the halfback. Ball in that far hash mark. They're going to throw it near side, and it's going to be incomplete. Canzoneri in coverage. 4th down.
Yep.
With 11:17 to go in the half.
I'll tell you what, great job, defense. I'm very excited about them. The effort that they're putting in here in the first 2 quarters so far. You know, we heard about for the last 3 or 4 weeks about Rummel's offensive line and how big and tough they are and their running backs. And, you know, so far we're holding serve. So great job so far by the defense. Like we talked about before, this is a 4-quarter game, but I'm pleasantly, you know, I'm very happy with what I'm seeing so far from the defense.
definitely to punt it. Nice high kick.
Good punt, good punt.
Field of 25 and hit immediately. Great coverage by the Raiders. And I tell you what,
He got lucky on that one.
that
Kevin.
was Kinchin on the cover. But I tell you what, credit Xavier Brown for controlling that
I was
ball.
about to say, because Xavier had to run up on that one to come get it. If that thing was another yard forward, that's a big penalty, and that cost him. But a good job by that guy making the play, but even better job of Xavier holding on to that ball like you mentioned. That is one of the toughest things in football, is a punt returner to be staring down that barrel of that gun and just knowing that you're going to get hit, but getting those elbows tight, fielding it, securing the football, taking it like a man, and getting the ball back for your offense.
1st and 10, Patriots from their own 25-yard line. 11-10 to go in the half. We'll flip the tight end over near side. Corcoran and Smith are the halfbacks. Drop the
Ball's
snap.
down.
Reggie got it. 2nd down 10.
Give me a heart attack up here, Kevin. We talked about a different center, different look, and another thing that I noticed, Kevin, and I've not really had experience with this. The center's left-handed, and the ball coming into a right-handed quarterback is just a different feel. Never had experience. I've never in my whole career had a left-handed center, but I would imagine that it comes in a little bit different. So we definitely have to secure the football here offensively.
We have to get one of them left-handed footballs in the second half. Here we go, 2nd down and 10. Will come power play near side. Alario takes a handoff,
Good
fights
cut.
forward for gain of 2, 2nd down 8. Let's give him some quick shout-outs here. Doug Hoffman checking in. Appreciate you, buddy.
What's up, Big Doug? I missed you this morning, man. I usually get my Friday night word from Doug over at the office.
Barry Bratt, class of 80. Steve Downey, class of 77, checking in. Appreciate you. Logan Barnes-Nano checking in, loud and proud from Harvey. And, of course, Connie, Linda, and Teresa from Kentwood. Thank you for your support of Fighting Patriot football.
Appreciate you guys listening live on JohnCurtisPatriots.com. Couldn't do it without you. And if you guys want to get involved in the broadcast, call Johnny Curtis, the office, 737-4621.
3rd and 7, Twins near side. Reggie's going to roll near side, pulls up, fires a pass, has it caught. Wow. That's going to be Ron Washington with the completion at the Patriot
Let me tell you something.
43-yard line.
You guys watching might be saying to yourself, what's the big deal? Danny made a big deal of that. That is hard for a right-handed quarterback to sprint. And I'm telling you, not just jog, an absolute sprint to be able to get that ball out on time. And I'm telling you, he threw it almost a half a second before the receiver even turned. And that's a lot of time with the ball in the air. And it was a perfect spot to get that ball out of bounds and clock stop.
Gain of 15, 1st and 10. Patriots will go to the right. Quarterback keeper.
Go Reggie! Go Reggie!
This side. Across the 50
Good.
as we tackled at the Raider 41-yard line. Another 1st down.
Tell you what, man. Proud of this little dude. Man.
Yeah, you're right.
I really am. I'm proud of this dude. No matter what happens the rest of the year, no matter what happens this game, my boy has developed and gotten so much better this year and gotten so much more comfortable and so much more efficient and understanding what's going on. Super proud of this dude, man.
Hey, let's give a
Fantastic
shout out
job.
to a very good friend of the program, Rebecca Melanson, watching Harahan with her father Kevin. Appreciate
That's
you. And the Delone family says hello. Appreciate you guys. 1st and 10 from the Raider 41, 9-19 and counting. We'll flip the tight end over near side, ball in the middle of the field. We'll go to the right. Corcoran with the handoff.
Good play.
Crosses the 35, and he gets hit around the 33.
Give me that forward progress. About to say, okay.
They're at about 8 yards on that, Danny.
Why does he keep moving back down? What is he doing? That's. You can't give me the spot on the 32 and then walk up to the 33. You saw it.
Gain of 8.
Anyway, good job by them. Nice
2nd
play
down.
call. Good forward progress.
Nice job. They moved the ball, put the ball, on the near side hash mark. Clock running, 8:40 and counting. We'll go with Twins top of the field. Alario and Boudreaux, the halfbacks. We'll send Alario motion to the right. We'll go to the right. Boudreaux should have the 1st down. He's going to mark it at the 30 next. Let's go to the 30-yard line.
Good job right there, Kevin. This is kind of one of those drives we talk about. Sustain the drive, take some time off the clock, methodical, get 1st downs, get some guys in and out, keep those fresh legs coming into the ball game, allow your senior quarterback to be able to take his time, put you in the right situation. I'm watching it here as this game's developing. We're using that motion, we're using those different sets and formations to be able to stem them in and out, and the senior quarterback is putting us in positions to be successful.
They put it at the 31-yard line. 1st and 10 Patriots. 7:59 to go in the half. Twins right will send the near side halfback in motion to the right. Hands off to A.J. Smith, right halfback.
Attaboy.
He crosses the 30 to the 25. Gain of 6. It'll be 2nd and 4.
I told you before, A.J. is going to get the ball downhill. He's going to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards of pop right there on that one. a good job of just getting some different guys in the ballgame, like we said before, and continue to control the football.
Captain checking in from Gillsburg, Mississippi. Appreciate you. He's our halftime sponsor. We'll give him a little more credit in a few minutes.
Yes, sir. What's up, Cap?
Second down is short. Ball near hash mark. Twins right will send the near side halfback in motion again. Quarterback keeper around the corner. Should have the first down at the 20-yard line.
Attaboy, Reg. And if you noticed on that tackle, Kevin, the guy went directly straight for the football. 2 hands in, hit Reggie, but tried to get the football out immediately. And Reggie did a good job of just securing it, getting the first down. Here we go, first down, playing the next play.
7:05 to go in the half. They placed the ball about 4 yards inside the near hash mark. Now we're under 7 minutes. Wholesale changes by the Patriots.
Yep.
And that's what I like about us this year. We like sending in backs 2 and 3 at a time, receivers, keeping everybody fresh.
Yeah, we talk about, on defense, tackling by committee. On offense, you're going to win by committee with those fresh legs throughout the 4 quarters.
Tight twins right. Martinez quick to the right. Quick pitch to Hilario. Can he turn the corner? Barely. But I tell you what, he got 2 yards. He got hit out of bounds by 3 guys.
Good job of finishing the run, too. Nate's
hard run.
Not a big guy, right? But Nate is going to deliver a blow, and that's what I like about him. He's going to run downhill, and he's going to let you know his presence by how he runs the football hard each and every time. And all of our running backs are like that.
They mark it at the 17-yard line, gain of 3, second down 7, 6:36 to go in the half. They'll keep it on that right hash mark. Smith and Boudreaux, the halfbacks, will move the tight end over near side. Will come near side. Smith with the handoff, and he backs up to the 15-yard line.
Ball's down. Did it come out again, Kevin?
Yeah, but he got it. Whew. So gain of 2. Makes it 3rd down and 5. And Danny, we don't have to run another play because they'll have the hydration break.
Yep.
In 18 seconds.
And that goes through September, October. That's finished, or does it go through? I forget.
Into October. It depends on the heat, but
into October.
Though it's tonight, they really don't need it.
We're soft, huh? Jeez and Pete's. I need all that stuff. I told those guys yesterday at the Curtis game. I said Patriots don't do hydration breaks. The guy looked at me and laughed. The little official during the 5th and 6th grade game. I said, no, we don't do that. I said, we'll keep playing.
There we go. Official timeout with 6 minutes to go in the half. It's the official hydration break, but it's the Patriots 7, the Raiders 7.
Kevin, for this pause in action, I want to say thank you to my father-in-law, Weldon Frohmeyer, for with River Parish Disposal, our family's company. Been picking up your commercial garbage in the greater New Orleans area for over 40 years now. So, the Gator is still up and running and in effect here, and we appreciate him and everything that he's done for our family and our community. But give me a call at the office, 738-7700, for all your commercial garbage needs around here. And like we've said forever, our business stinks, but it's picking up.
Good couple more shout-outs here real quick. Let's see. The Phoenix Fan Club.
There you go.
Appreciate you. Miss Betty and Mr. Vernon Walker.
Yeah, good to hear
listening
from them.
From out west. Appreciate you guys. Josh Duval checking in, saying number 20, let's go. Scott Trahan, excuse me.
Yep.
Trahan down the bayou.
That's right.
He knows what I'm talking about. Reggie from Lafitte. Appreciate you. He's a team captain all-stater on our first championship team in 75. Thank you. And of course, Douglas Goodrum, reaching out from Alabama. Sean Goodrum, number 65 right guard. He's playing well tonight. 3rd down 5, Patriots. Ball's in the middle of the field.
Here we go. Big play right here, Kevin.
From the 15. Now we'll move the tight end over near side. We'll go quarterback keeper. Reggie keeps it, and he's going to be about a yard shy.
Close. Yep.
At the 11, we'll go for this.
Not a bad job by him. When good fake, but he had a guy, I think we actually missed the block at the top of the field, and he was one-on-one right there and had to make the guy miss, who he wasn't expecting to be there, and actually ducked inside of him. And it's going to bring up 4th and very short. Probably, what do you think, a yard here?
Half a yard, actually.
4th and about half a yard, Kevin calls it. So very manageable. I like our chances here, getting a good push and making something happen. Here we go. Big play.
Smith and Martinez are the halfbacks. 2 tight split to the right. Quarterback keeper's there if we want it. Yep, there it is. Got it.
Good push. And more.
And Rugby's going to pass to the 5-yard line.
Blow the whistle.
And let's see where they mark it. They're going to mark it at the 5. It'll be 1st and goal Patriots, but 5:10 to go in the half. Yeah, I saw a hole to the left of the center, and that's where Reggie just kind of got in there.
Nice job by him.
And moved it. Gain of 6.
You know, another thing you can kind of think, you know, you always like those big, physical, 6'4" quarterbacks pushing the pile. But another thing about Reggie, sometimes he can get hidden back there, right?
Yeah.
You get behind the center, they don't know if he's shooting right or left, A-gap, where he's going. Good job of him just getting hidden, and a great wedge and good push by the offensive lineman right there to get us the first.
First and goal from the 5. Corcoran and Martinez are the halfbacks. We'll flip the tight end over near side.
Running JoJo to death tonight on that switch
Corcoran,
formation.
no gain, got hit at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, we missed that block.
Yep, that's big old number 95. Let's give him credit. For the Raiders, Jacoby Dunn.
And
Junior lineman, 6 foot 196. Go ahead, Danny. I'm sorry.
like I tell those young cats, you know, your first step dictates your path. Right there, we got to be inside out, not outside in.
Actually, a loss of 1 to the 6. 4:15 counting. Danny, this drive started with 11:10 to go in the half. We're at 4-13 and counting. Twins near side. Same backs, Corcoran near side, Martinez the right side halfback. We'll send Martinez in motion near side. And Reggie's going to keep it and fights hard back to the original line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and goal from the 5.
Yep. All right, here we go. Let's see what kind of wizardry Jeff Curtis can draw up here. 3rd and 5 from about the 5-yard line. Very important play right here. And let's see if we stick to our guns and run the same stuff we always run, or maybe we got something in the old playbook.
You know,
give him a different look.
Credit the 2 defensive linemen for the Raiders clamping on everybody, but also credit Reggie by pushing forward. He got hit at the line of scrimmage and gained a yard.
Yeah, he definitely did. Good push by him.
3:30 and counting. Big 3rd and goal here from the 5. Twins to the right. Hilario's the near side halfback. Smith the right side. They keep the ball in the middle of the field. We'll go to the right. Play action pass. Actually, to Hilario. Can he turn the corner? No.
Nice
Great tackle there by number 11.
Yep.
He's also the punter. That's Dipoli. So no gains to be 4th and goal. I like the play, but they just executed better on us on defense, making a tackle for no gain.
Yep. And they're going to bring the field goal
Yep.
unit onto the field, Kevin. And if you remember, you know, the kicking game has been a little bit of an adventure this year. Kind of, you know,
Kippers.
figuring thing out. But Kippers is back and healthy and ready to rock and roll. So let's see if we can get these precious points. We talked about it in pregame. These are the ones that you have to have in a big-time game to where it comes down to the 4th quarter, and hopefully those 3 will put you over the top.
23-yard field goal by Kippers. Place. Missed it.
Fire.
Rolls it, throws it in the back of the end zone. Oh, incomplete. The snap was bobbled by Reggie. He rolled to his right, tried to hit JoJo in the back of the end zone, and we didn't convert. So with 3:10 to go in the half, the Patriots turned over downs, and that was a missed opportunity.
I tell you what, good job.
Credit the defense.
Good
there.
job of Reggie just getting out of his hands. I think actually JoJo probably jumped a step too early. If he takes another step and he elevates and high points, I think he wins the battle over that DB. But a good job of Reggie just kind of getting it out. Unfortunately, I couldn't tell if the snap was low or if he just dropped it.
Yeah, I don't know, but here's the deal. That drive started with 11:10.
Damn.
It's 3:10. We burned 8 minutes and
Precious
got nothing
points,
out of
brother.
it.
Precious points.
Though,
The
go ahead. I'm sorry, Gordon. What you
Go
got?
ahead, Gordon.
It was a bad snap.
Bad snap. So, you know, having a bad snap, Reggie did all that he could, tried to make something happen. But,
Yeah,
you know, like we said, Kevin, you got to get points out of that big, long drive.
Got the fire. Had an opportunity, just missed it. 1st and 10 from the 5-yard line under centers. Buggets.
Spell it.
Taylor gets it,
Good
and he's
job.
going to fight hard for 3 to 8.
Good job again, Kevin. The defense is playing salty, man. These guys
Gordon,
are stepping
Barnes,
up,
and Cantoneri on the tackle.
making something happen. Clock continues to run. We're inside of 3 minutes. We're almost pinned deep in their territory.
We got to hold them because they get the ball after halftime.
Certainly.
That was the first time that Buggets went on the center. They'll place the ball in the near hash mark. 2nd down and 8. They only called 2 yards. I guess 6 was the original line of scrimmage.
Under
center
center
again. Hands off to Taylor up the middle, crosses the 10. He's going to be around the 13-yard line, so it'll be 3rd down and about.
Curtis has got 3 timeouts,
4.
Kevin. Rummel's got 3 timeouts. Obviously, Rummel has the ball. Let's see how the chess match matches up. If we can get them stopped, you know, not getting a 1st down here, and if we have to use them, if we're going to do something inside of 2 minutes or whatever. But, yeah, this is, you know, Rummel's in one of those tricky parts of the field where they don't want to do anything silly.
3rd and 3, all in the middle of the field. Buggets throws it far side, caught for the 1st down. We hit him immediately. That was Jason Curtis.
I think Franklin actually came up and made the hit from the corner position. Wasn't him out there, number 20. Good job
Yeah,
of
I'm sorry.
him.
Yeah, then Jason Curtis wrapped him up later.
Good job of him just coming up, you know, One of those little short passes, easy
At the
throw and
sticks,
catch.
though. That's where
at
it
the
was.
Sticks, yep. Get the first down, and the clock stops momentarily, and it's rolling back again.
Yeah.
140 and counting here.
They gave him 1 extra yard to the 17. 1st and 10. Trips near side. Split top of the field. Play action pass. Buggins looks near side. Rolls back to his left. Now he's in trouble.
Go get
Rolls
him.
back
Go
to the
get
goal
him.
line.
Go get him.
He fires it near side. Oh, it almost caught down incomplete. That would have been a great play, but the receiver coming back to the ball like he should, dropped it at the 30.
Ineligible receiver downfield.
Yep, I see the flag at the 19.
Okay,
good call, Gordon.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you. See it.
I tell you what, I thought he was going to catch it because the receiver came all the way back.
Honestly, Kevin, there was no reason not to catch it. That ball was right in his hands, and I think he just, after running around for 6-7 seconds, he wasn't sure, and it was kind of one of those ones that surprised you. You're getting the ball. Great job by the quarterback, matter of fact.
Oh, yeah. Keep it
Being able
alive.
to scramble around. At first, when he threw it, I thought, hey, Jason's going to be able to get to that one, or whoever the strong safety was, but he wasn't close because he put a good arc on it up and over the top. But fortunately enough for us, as an offensive lineman, it's hard to hold down there a yard inside of the line of scrimmage and work and pass protection and not head downhill.
Penalty goes back to the 12-yard line. Give a shout to Blake Knockhand, class of 01, Washington Mandeville.
What's up,
Appreciate
Big
you.
Blake?
And there's a stoppage in play. Did we call timeout?
Don't think so.
Coach JT's talking
to somebody
sideline.
about something. Michael, I want to give a shout out to Michael and Charlie Keeney, the crew, the Buffonis and the Keeneys watching live from Disney World. How about that? It doesn't get any better than that, baby.
There you go.
I need to check my text, make sure I got that invite though, bud.
Now they move the ball up to the.
We declined.
Oh, we declined the penalty. Okay.
Yep.
All right. So it'll be 2nd down 10 from the 17 with 1:22 to go in the half. Twins near side, split top of the field. Taylor lines up to the left of Buggins out of the shotgun. Buggins looks inside. Oh, has a guy on a real route wide open. Oh, Trey Brown knocked it away, but man, I was hoping he could pick it off.
Me too. It was close.
We'll take it though.
I think it was a little too high that he could get up there and get it with two hands. Almost made me nervous that he came too flat, Kevin.
Correct.
And it was going to go over his head. So good job of him just elevating, getting those fingertips up, knocking it down. Nice play.
Tight end was on the real route.
Yeah, I really thought they had the back out the backfield there on the swing route.
He actually was flexed out. He was the inside receiver.
But to be honest with you, Kevin, I don't think Buggins feels comfortable back there.
I agree.
Which is a great thing. If they have to push the ball down the field here.
3rd and 10. Play action pass. Looks inside. Throws it
Now
short.
Now go.
And, incomplete pass, and Ken Nazari almost caught it off the ricochet.
Wow, that was close.
But hey,
That was
1:10 to go in the half, and guess what?
Now you got
clock
3 timeouts.
Fourth down.
It's a punt situation. You got something happening. Ooh, that was close, wasn't it? Goodness
I
gracious.
thought Canizari was going to catch it.
Well, he wasn't expecting it to be there.
No.
Obviously, you thought that was a nice, easy catch for the backfield. But yeah, you're right. Good situation right here for the Patriots. They're deep in their territory. If you're forcing a punt, I don't know. Do you go for the block? Do you go for the return?
Let's go to return.
Yeah. And,
We have a penalty on the play.
Oh goodness. What is it?
On Rummel, ineligible receiver downfield.
All right, we're going to decline that as well. Force them into a punting situation. And, like I said before, Kevin, we've got 3 timeouts left, 1:10 on the clock.
I've got 2 guys back there.
And it all depends on the type of return that you get on what we do here offensively. So hopefully we can get an opportunity here for a big return and get those precious points we need before half as well. Flip this momentum back in our favor.
Definitely the punt. We got the Xavier Brown near side, Trey Brown top of the field. Nice punt.
This is returnable.
Yep.
This is returnable.
Pick it up. Trey Brown picks up at the 35. He's be tackled at 36.
Okay.
So we got it.
Good punt by them, though.
Yep.
Again, I thought it was a little deeper than it was, and that thing came up with another short hopper, and Trey did a good job of just picking the ball up so it didn't roll anymore and eat up any more time off the clock. So we're going to be working here with 59 seconds, right inside of a minute here for the Patriots, getting the ball on the, where are we marking here, Kevin?
36, where it should be.
36-yard line here.
Now
59 seconds left. We got 3 timeouts left, so let's see how we come out here. And I'm not against, and I hate to try to push the ball, but I'm not against maybe giving a receiver an opportunity once.
Well,
on this
we
drive.
got Washington and Brown on top of the field, so has a chance.
But the box is loosened right here. The box is loose. Let's see.
He dropped the ball, but he's going to roll right. That's okay. Fires the pass outside, incomplete. That play was doomed from jump.
Yeah.
Even Washington fell down.
And sometimes it's okay to just, like I said before, don't make a bad play worse. Get rid of the football, cut your losses, and got 54 seconds left, and you're just playing 2nd and 10.
Wouldn't have mattered. Well, Washington fell down anyway, so 3rd and 10 now with 54 seconds to go.
Here we go. Here we go. Hopefully we can, like I said, Kevin, got to try to capture a little bit of momentum here before half.
I agree.
Even if you punch him in the mouth all the way down the field, at least you're moving the ball and sustaining something.
Fumble again. Reggie's going to keep it. And he's going to get it to the 38-yard line. So that's the fourth fumble now.
Okay, that can't happen.
No,
I don't care who the center is, Kevin. You cannot have center quarterback exchange putting the ball on the ground 4 times in the ball game so far.
And the Raiders aren't going to call a timeout. Clock's rolling, so I guess they're content possibly just going in half, 7-7. It's 32 seconds, so possibly one more play. There's about an 8-second differential.
8-second differential here.
We might call time. Coach might call timeout.
Yeah, he's standing over there with the official, and we'll see where it's at. And then what we have to do, it's going to bring up 3rd down and about 7, you're calling it. And so, maybe we'll try to make something happen, pop on this 3rd down.
Yeah, with 8 seconds.
But, obviously both teams want to get it back into the locker room and talk about it with no big mistakes here before half.
8 seconds to go in the half. Timeout charge to the Patriots. It's the Patriots 7, the Raiders 7.
Whew. Been good so far.
Been a great game.
Been exciting. I'll put it to you that way. We've had a few mistakes, some things that we don't like, but all in all, very hard-fought ball game so far in the first half, and it's kind of what we expected. So, Coach is going to get into that locker room, talk about it, see what we need to do to be a little bit more successful, but so far so good.
Real pleased with the defense.
Yes.
Real pleased with the offense. However, the fumble hurt us.
Yeah.
And in an 8-minute drive, basically going the whole length of the field and getting the 1st and goal at the 5 and not coming up with any points hurt us. Points off a turnover to 7 points really, kept Rummel in the game.
And then I think 4 quarterback center exchange, dropping the ball, with the snap, and just, some little things like that. But those are the things, like I said, you tighten that up at halftime, you come back out with a great attitude. Center quarterback exchange gets down there, gets 10, 15 snaps again together when the center's coming off the ball, and see what we can do.
Here we go, Big Ben right, split near side. Smith is the lone halfback. He'll probably be the blocking back. Reggie's going to roll right. He's going to let her rip. Fires it far side. Caught!
Got it!
At the 19-yard line.
Timeout.
Oh, with 1 second.
No, shoot, they should have had timeout.
They're going to say half.
Oh, that's it.
Oh, that's it.
I looked at the clock with 2 seconds left.
But it's not. The referee says halftime. Well, what a completion and what a first half of play. So at the 1 half of play,
I told you he'd be special.
It's the John Curtis Christian Patriots 7, the Archbishop Rummel Raiders 7.
That's a freshman right there, elevating over the top of everybody else. He's going to have a bright future here. I can promise you that. Whew, not bad. Hey, the excitement didn't stop before half, man. Keep it going, keep it going. And hey, you ready to hear from the old captain here, my brother?
Let's do it.
I appreciate Ryan, Estes, and staff over there at Bobby Seafood. Again, always being with us, feeding us right, making things happen, and of course, his proximity to school is fantastic for us as well. Bobby Seafood, family-owned business located at 9013 Jefferson Highway. I'm a lucky man because they're actually 2 blocks down the road from me in River Ridge. They were established in September 1978, and they're celebrating 46 years in business. Bobby Seafood offers daily lunch specials and, of course, fresh prepared food, hot, delicious po' boys, and you can't forget about the hot boiled seafood all the time. During crawfish season, Bobby Seafood provides on-site catering for commercial and personal boils. Call Captain Ryan Estes and staff at 504-738-2104 to place your lunch orders and to book your crawfish boils. Bobby Seafood, 504-738-2104. Proud sponsors of Fighting Patriot Football. We've had them, and I guess you helped me out. I think we've had them at 3 crawfish boils at my house when Ryan has, given me the big, for the kids' birthday parties, right? You try to go all out if you can for, the crawfish boils for the kid and the big birthday parties. But I think we've had it at least 3 times, and it's phenomenal each and every time. But the good thing about them is you don't need to have it at your house. You can go out there and they have fresh deveined shrimp and the boiled shrimp in the cabinet. They have all of the shrimp and the shrimp bisque, which I think is fantastic. The gumbo, they have fresh fish out there in the cabinet. You can go out there and get special seasoning blends and things to be able to do it at home. But, the place is phenomenal. Like I said, I'm lucky it's 2 blocks away from my house. But go check out Bobby Seafood anytime you can. 738-2104, proud sponsor of Fighting Patriot Football.
Amen. Before I get to the first half stats, second quarter score, Holy Cross 20, Carr 0.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. But hey, what a first half we've had here at Joe Yenny Stadium. The Patriots got the opening kickoff. They go on a 6-play drive, 51 yards in distance, take 2:21 off the clock. A.J. Smith had a 10-yard touchdown run. Kippers added a PAT, and with 9:31 to go in the quarter, they put the Patriots up 7-0. The Raiders had a punt when 3 and out, and the Patriots on the second play fumbled it deep in their territory. It only took the Raiders about 3 plays. And with 5:39 to go in the quarter, Taylor had a 7-yard touchdown run. Misharaga had a PAT, tying the score at 7. And that's pretty much how the first half went. But basically, Danny, the Patriots offense off that opening drive, again, 6 plays, touchdown. They had 2 plays with the fumble. The Raiders scored a touchdown. Then they had a 3-and-out punt. And then the big defense stop. And with 11:10 to go in the half, Patriots got the ball at their 25-yard line. And they burned 8 minutes exactly. Had first and goal at the 5 and couldn't convert. Tried to kick a 23-yard field goal, botched the snap, had the fire call, just couldn't complete the pass in the back of the end zone, though JoJo was covered. He had a chance to score, didn't. Credit the defense for playing their tail off, keeping the score what it is, but the offense is still moving. Show up the ball, then we had the 4 snaps that you mentioned.
Yeah.
So
got to get that left-handed football.
Need that left-handed football, man.
But it's one of those things, Kevin, like I said before, you go in the next day and you watch film and you say, these are the things that hurt us, right? But here, hear me out. This is what good football teams do. You find out about the character of your football team. The definition of a good team is when somebody messes up, the other guy steps up and makes it look like nothing ever happened. So hopefully we go on the film room tomorrow and say, you know what? None of that matters because we still won the football game and we learned from it. Obviously, we didn't play to our 100% potential, but guess what? In a 4-quarter game, you never do. You understand that you're going to make mistakes, and these are still kids we're talking about, and they're going to continue to learn. And, by the way, this is only the 3rd game of the season. But I will say, as the season progresses, we want to see these things shored up. But the defense is keeping us in the ball game right now. Like you mentioned, the offense has done a great job moving the football. We had a great punt return. Was it a punt return or a kick return? Kick return on the opening kickoff. Yeah. Great job. So we've given ourselves opportunities. Like you mentioned, we've shot ourselves in the foot a few times, and we need to be able to shore that up because I know that we have a great football team here, and we got to start proving it here in the second half by taking care of it, getting first down, putting points on the board, which is the most important out of everything, but also just, defense is playing lights out right now. I'm very excited to have number 4, Hayden DeLatte, back into the ball game, senior leader, shoring up that defense. Jaden Keelan, freshman, playing very well. Jason Curtis, those guys, they're playing lights out on defense right now. This is not quite what I thought when people were talking about Rummel's offensive line is going to be dominant. They're big, they're experienced. These running backs are very powerful, and they are, right? I'm not taking anything away from them, but I like the way that we're playing right now. We're matching physicality in the first half, and I'm liking what I'm seeing.
Me too, and I love on defense, we're getting to the ball in a group.
Yep.
And with a bad attitude.
Yeah, tackling by committee, like you said. It's not just one white shirt on the football. It's 2 or 3. These guys wrapping up and tackling. When they have completed a few passes, we've been right there to drop them. Actually had a couple opportunities to make some plays in the air, and I think the quarterback, like I said, is not really feeling comfortable back there in the pocket. They've rolled him out a couple times, but when he drops back, trying to get rid of it, hasn't been that effective on the balls down the field. But I think they'll look at the way the defense is playing and try to push the issue a little bit more in the second half, dropping back, trying some things up the field. But I really am impressed with the way the defense is handling business and giving us an opportunity offensively. But a great ball game so far. Like I said before, the Colonial Regiment's on the field, the dance team, the flag girls, the cheerleaders, everybody's out there. I'm going to give a shout out to my little girl Finley Wimpron that's out there on the Peppers. And she rode with Papa today to the game, and my sweetheart, it's crazy, Kevin, as they grow, that she's finally out here, right? Looking back 9 years ago, going, all of a sudden she's out here with the Peppers and the Patriots and Madden and Baylor here, and it's, it's amazing how time flies, man, when you're having fun. And you and I 14 years in already, goodness gracious. But we love opportunities like this to play some good football on a beautiful Friday night.
Yeah, we don't have the field mics, so you really can't hear the Colonial Regiment, but give a shout out to my 3 kids, Ryan Criticus, Samantha Criticus, and Madison Criticus. They're members of the Colonial Regiment. And Danny, they're sporting our brand new uniforms.
They are pretty. And I was going to say, before we talked about it, I looked out there and I said, man, they look sharp.
Those are brand new uniforms.
And it is the brand new uniforms. They do look good. That red and blue looks nice. We got to got to get that uniform combo on the football team.
Yeah, if we had the field mic, we could have thrown it down there and you wouldn't be able to get it. Congratulations to all those young kids. Just like the football and the cheerleaders, they practice hard in the heat and stuff, and the guy there doing a great job. And
well, like I said, man, it adds so much atmosphere to a football game. Can you imagine? And I'm not knocking anybody, of course, but you can imagine if you go to one of those A/B 1A schools, and they don't really have a lot of people in the stands. They don't have the band. They don't have the shit. It just kind of you play a game, you go through it, and there's one person cheering for you. It's just not the same to be out here playing some 5A football and having this atmosphere on a Friday night. It just adds so much to it. So we appreciate it. And I've said this before, I'll say it till the end of time. Appreciate the parents, right?
Yep.
Being able to drop them off at practice, pick them up. What a pain in the butt. I mean, I know I have 4 kids. They're involved in everything. And some days, Ashley and I look at each other like, what the heck did we get ourselves into? But obviously it adds to, the atmosphere and the loveliness of their life. So, appreciate the parents that be able to commit and take them everywhere and pick them up and feed them and make sure that they're doing their homework and all that stuff. Especially, those football parents, they put in some long nights, these boys do, I tell you, and it pays off in the long run.
Here's another scoring update in the second quarter now. It's Holy Cross 20, Carr 6. Jesuit and Brother Martin are tied at 0.
Wow.
Halftime spotlight?
Oh, yeah. So we introduced something last broadcast when we were playing, who was that, North Shore?
North Shore.
Yeah, North Shore. And, we want to bring it back this week. And obviously, we're going to talk about a lot of people throughout the year that, aren't just the football team, but we want to give a special shout out to our good buddy Matt Jane. And, Matt made us proud. He's going to continue to make us proud, but he's been part of the football team and part of the atmosphere from Curtis from the very beginning. And Matt was at school during a tough time, right, through his graduation. And he graduated the COVID year, right? And obviously, we know through business and being adults how tough it is. But, man, imagine being there during that time and being a senior, and not being able to do all the things that you grew up wanting to do and the things that you put the hard work in. So, but Matt has been, I went to school with his dad, and he's been around from the very beginning. And, Matt graduated. So, you know what? I want to keep playing some football. Matt goes out there, walks on at LSU, made us super proud, was able to play for the Tigers a little bit. And then, you know what? Turns around a few weeks ago and marries his high school sweetheart, Hannah Brignac. And the Brignacks have been a huge part of the school as well. And good news is, guess what? She's pregnant. So talk about the legacy of John Curtis Patriots. We're handing it down again and again. And I know you could probably talk a little bit more about Matt as well.
Yeah, what a great, kind of undersized linebacker.
Yeah.
But all heart, hustled.
Yeah.
He fought like a Patriot every down, and he was always around the ball.
One of those guys that you want on your team.
Yeah, always making plays. And, if you want to call him overachiever, yeah, he walks on. You've got some scrap duty at LSU,
Yep.
but, more importantly, kind of an engineering degree.
Yeah, wow.
So, kudos to him. God bless you and your marriage and your family and your new career. But, what an awesome kid, awesome family. Appreciate, his friendship. And, of course, we're going to continue to do this. And then we'll be all guys. We'll probably just spot like a lady Patriot maybe next week.
Yep.
Do something different, change it up a little bit. And I'm kind of glad we're doing this, kind of spotlight some Patriots.
100%. So, we want to say congratulations to Matt Jane for being this week's Patriots Spotlight. We're going to continue to do it. And like you mentioned, Kevin, we don't have to do it with the guys on the football team every week. It could be somebody scholastically that's accelerating and doing big things in the world. Our slogan is building champions for life, so we need to keep this going. But congratulations to Matt and Hannah.
Hey, one of our listeners, second quarter score, Baton Rouge Catholic 21, West Monroe 7. And also, you were thinking all the parents and stuff. Hey, don't forget the grandparents. There's some, active grandparents that either,
Certainly.
Conjunction with the parents or actually are doing the raising.
Yeah.
So, thank you, grandparents, as well.
Certainly.
I'm thinking, saying, Derek Brignac, and Debbie.
Yep.
Being the parents of Hannah.
Yeah.
The Bordelon family.
That's right.
I think of the Bordelons, Donna and Denise, my classmate, of course, Debbie. And, of course, John Bordelon married Donna, and all their kids, Jeremy and Boo Boo and everybody. Now their kids are coming to Curtis, and that's just one of many. You know, I'm just going to top of my head, so if I forget somebody, don't freak out. But I mean, when you think families and besides the Bordelons, just come to mind. Besides, obviously the Curtises, right? They have so many kids that have come through the program. But like the Dubrocks, Strapolos, the Ganges. How about you get to some more? The Godfreys.
Oh yeah.
There's quite a few. Family legacies.
Oh yeah.
And to show our age, we're in year 14. Some of the Patriots in our first couple years have, graduated high school, obviously, graduated college, and now married with kids. And
now we got some out here coaching. Isn't that crazy? That's
getting
just the
old,
way
Danny.
it goes. I'm telling you, dude.
Year 14.
Well, for that legacy, you talking about legacy, I got to give a special shout out back home to my sweetheart, my 4-year-old, listening live, Dempsey Wimprine. Dempsey, I know you're listening to Daddy, and I love you very, very much. Thank you for listening to Uncle Kevin and Dad.
Yeah.
Love you, love you, love you forever.
You got your hands full with that one.
Oh, bro. You ain't lying. Every day. Every day.
Danny's mom is Barbara, and I were pew mates at church at Mass at St. Matthew, and I get the weekly updates.
Yeah.
And last week,
Certainly.
your mom is Barbara. She was just thinking,
oh, man.
Dempsey's
Oh,
a
yeah, yeah.
firecracker.
Oh, she sure is. I do have my hands full, but it's a lot of fun.
We have about 6.5 minutes to go and after halftime. Again, listen, if you want to interact with us, send a text message to 504-259-7690. Again, 504-259-7690. And I know on YouTube you can chat, but we don't get those. But you can interact with us on that. Ask a question, make a comment, leave your name and number and a location, give you a shout out. We don't have caller ID, unfortunately. But we introduced that in 2013, right at the beginning of our third year. And, wow, has it enhanced the broadcast. We've got, had guys in oil rigs out in the Gulf. Actually, JoJo Fagan, his dad, does like a 28 on, 28 off. And he was in Israel 2 weeks ago from when we were in the North Shore. But we've had guys and gals, ladies, from the East Coast, Martha Vineyard to Napa Valley, Central America, South America, Africa, Europe. The Caribbean, I mean, you name it.
That's why they call it the World Wide Web, right?
That's crazy, huh?
No, it's been a lot of fun. And like we mentioned before, we couldn't do it without our sponsors. So if I can, let's run down a bunch of them. You can't start it off without Proud Yogi's Bears being with us from the very beginning. And, of course, you got Bobby Seafood. Mr. Po' Boys is new this year, so we appreciate them. I got to give a shout-out to Moe's Pizza for always being with us. Got a new one started with us last year. That's Crane and Template. And, of course, our family's company, River Parish Disposal. And then our post-game sponsor is going to be our good buddy Rodney Belosa with Bengal Pro Exterminator. So we appreciate these guys being with us from the very beginning. And then, obviously, adding a few new people each and every year. We couldn't do it without you. Robbie's the technical guy up here as our chief production engineer. So we can't forget about Bob Euster Productions. Always up here in the booth and making sure everything's running smooth. And making it happen. We appreciate Kel and his operation and the girls that are working the cameras for us this year and helping us out. And, it's good for those. And and I got to give let me pause. Got to give a shout out to my boy Logan, Kel's son. I've had a couple games this year with 7th and 8th grade and, some young pups like Baylor and Madden and those guys, and they've been playing. And, a few weeks ago I said, Logan, it would be because he does the little drone footage, for the varsity. It's so much better than having it from the tower or having it from the side. He can kind of follow the action. And I went to him a couple weeks ago and I said, man, it would be fantastic. He said, what's that? I said, if tomorrow you came and filmed the younger guys because we don't have the opportunity to have the film like the varsity does. And he goes, yeah, I think I can do that. I said, well, let's do it. So all those guys, I told them, man, after our game, I said, make sure when you see Logan Kopecki at school, you tell him a big thank you because we finally got some good professional footage that we can learn from, because that's key, right? In any type of game broadcast, the guys are going to go back and watch, and you learn, the old adage, the eye in the sky don't lie, right? So you could say all you want. Yeah, I had him, coach. I did this. Oh, I was there. I didn't drop the ball. Eye in the sky don't lie. So be able to have that footage is key for you to be able to learn. So Logan Kopecki, I give you your first and good shout out of the year, my brother. Appreciate you being part of the Patriot family and Patriot team.
A couple more shout outs, of course. Some very good friends of ours down the bayou, cut off the Sharp and Tays, Melanie and Paul Brute. listen to us down in Kickoff. Appreciate you guys. We miss y'all as well.
Yeah.
Boy, talking about when they were here, boy, they fed us well, man. They can cook.
Darn right
they
about
can
that,
cook,
dude.
A couple more shout-outs. Joey Gusson checking in from Southern Oregon, and Daryl Davis, listening in Metairie. He's the big brother of Don Davis, former player of 81, and he had a sister, Lisa, was a year ahead of me, class of 88. So, Daryl, thank you for checking in, Joey. And of course, the Sharper Days don't be strangers, but I know two of your boys up there in Arkansas. You know, Danny and I wouldn't mind taking a trip up there, a little duck hunt. So, feel free to let them know that we can have like a little reunion, and
nothing wrong with that.
And shoot down
that would
some,
be fantastic.
Go a little pew on the duckies,
Yeah, you're right. Kevin, I got to give a shout-out to the Patriot Nation Men's Club as well. They cook in jambalaya before the game. Obviously, it's a big game for the school and the men's club, and those guys are out there cooking 3 hours before the game. Frank, the president, and those guys staying involved. So we appreciate that. But also, I'd like to say, if anybody wants to sponsor the tailgate this year, we're going to be at Zephyr Field, the Shrine on Airline a bunch this year. So if anybody wants to sponsor the tailgate, talk to Frank about, sponsoring it, cooking some food, maybe getting your business involved and giving you guys a shout out as well. You can give Big Frank a holler about sponsoring one of the tailgates.
And, another one of those legacies, I knew I'd forget some names. How about the Burns family?
Oh, yeah.
Jeff Burns,
That's
Jimmy
right.
Burns, and all his boys played football in the band. And, of course, their dad, Mr. Jack, was instrumental in the grade school program and stuff. So,
yeah.
Now we can't forget. And I knew it would, so don't get mad at me. But that's what made, we say, go to Curtis, it's a family atmosphere, which it is. But the families within the family, they keep it coming. Like I say, all the different surnames through the years and the legacies.
Yeah,
has been quite impressive.
It just makes it happen, and I'm so glad that, with the opportunity for my kids to go to this school and us to live 5 minutes from school and work 5 minutes from school. Every now and then, I'm able to go to school and give back and be able to coach those guys up a little bit and be able to get to the lower school and the high school with the 7th and 8th and just share some of those experiences and. The little things. I was telling those guys, it's in the details, right? It's the little things that makes you a winner or makes you a champion, or the other way, makes you a loser, right? You don't do the little things. So you're talking about the alignment and the inches and the angles and the things that your coaches coach you to do. If you listen and you perform that way, you're going to be a champion, and and a champion in life as well. When we talk about our faith. Throughout the distance of life and this small time period that we're here on earth, faith is the most important. And I can't imagine sending my kids anywhere else, Kevin, but it's in the details, right? And that's what makes you a champion in life.
Well, the difference between, not just being, successful,
right?
Being elite.
Yes.
The difference is doing the simple things better.
That's it.
Yeah, the Faubackers, So, I say, look, y'all keep them coming, man. There's so many names, I can't think of them off the top of my head, but true, the Faubackers, by all means, the Sharp and all the Bayou boys, the Hanberries.
Yep.
And the Melançons, or Melançon, I think they say down there. Now we get the Hilarios, had the West Bay Hilarios. Now we get the Bayou Hilarios. So, yeah.
Kevin,
appreciate everybody. What you got?
Maybe got a little bit of inside info. Not sure. I don't know if we're going to change centers or not. But number 67, Avery Benton, was taking some snaps down there.
Right.
Could be a second-string guy. Could be maybe change in action. We're not sure, but we're going to check it out here in the second half. Got a shout-out here from Brad Guthrie.
Hey.
Said, what's up, Danny and Kevin? I've been slacking this year. Shout-out to the Patriot family. You boys doing a great job. And Brad's in Plano, Texas, so we appreciate you listening, buddy.
Amen. Hey, let's toss it down to Coach JT and the boys. No, he's not ready yet. He said, let's go. I thought he was ready to go and stand there. Nope, they're still running in the end zone.
The only thing about Avery's he's a freshman.
We'll go down in a second.
So he's 5'10", 170 pounds. I'm not sure.
Before we toss it down to Gordon and Coach JT, real quick, what do you want to see in the second half?
Well, I just want to see finishing with points, right? You could talk all you want about good drives and running the clock. But and I don't care, at the end of the day, Kevin, you got to score points. I don't care if it comes off of an 80-yard run. I don't care if it comes off of a kickoff return. You got to be able to score points, put points on the board. The defense has played phenomenal thus far, not allowing Rummel to do much. Offense has played very well. We got to put points on the board. So I just want to see us be able to rack up some, get a little bit of breathing room, right? You don't want to always put pressure on all three phases of the game. You got to get a little bit of breathing room on one of them, putting some points on the board.
Let's toss it down to coach and the boys.
Listen, hurry up, get in tight. Hey, get in, let's go, Jarvis. We got to set the pace right off the bat, kickoff team. Stay in that lane, get him on the ground. Let's go get it.
And here come your Fighting Patriots at John Curtis Christian School.
And Coach is exactly right. You know, you got to set the tempo from the very beginning, and it can start on kickoff team. You know, those guys that I can remember from back in the day when we had kickoff team and you were first on that kickoff team, you're a starter, man. It doesn't matter. And I'm telling you guys out there, if you're a second string guy, a third string guy, you want to get noticed, get on special teams and go knock the crud out of somebody. And these coaches will find a way to get you on the field. And it no good at good a chance as any, on kickoff team, running down with your hair on fire, putting a hat on somebody will electrify the sidelines. Getting a little jumbled up here. Why do you need Coca-Cola or something?
All right, the Patriots will kick it off right to left. Deep for the Raiders. Will be
And that
Micah Green
kicking off here.
He'll be the far side.
Barron's going to kick it off.
Yep, Barron will kick it off. He'll be the far side back, and then I believe that's going to be Joseph near side. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
And Barron's done a great job for us, Kevin. You know, not coming into the season, not sure that he was going to be our kicker. Obviously hasn't worked it as much as you would like a kicker to, but he drives through the ball very well for being a defensive starter and not knowing that he was going to be doing this year. He's done a very good job on kickoffs.
And here he goes. Kicks it near side. Joseph from the 6. Looks like a middle return. Crosses the 20-25, and that's where we're going to bring him down. So with 11:54 to go in the third, it'll be 1st and 10 Raiders from their own 25-yard line.
Good job. Like I said, Barron booted that thing all the way down to the 6-yard line, pinned him deep, put him into the corner, and those are tough balls to return. So good job in defense again. Let's get fired up here for the second half and make the plays, do exactly the same thing that we've been doing. But, again, we talk about going in at halftime, opening up the playbook a little bit more, opening up the communication. Hey, what have you seen? How is your guy attacking this? Where is he aligned? What can we do? So we'll see if Rummel comes out in the second half and draws it up a little bit different.
Wing left, Buckets on the center. Taylor, the halfback, takes the handoff up the middle, crosses the 30, running hard. Jason Curtis hits him. Got him to the 33-yard line. I meant to say this at halftime. Last week against Shaw, Raiders Shaw tied at 14.
Yeah.
And the second half was where the Raiders flexed their muscles.
They sure did.
And all the Eagles got was a steady diet of Taylor and Hawkins. And the way he ran, Taylor did out there in the middle, is like they want to repeat last week's performance.
Rummel's got those wristbands on, Kevin, and they give a number or a call or something. Everybody looks down, looks at the wristband, and it goes to work.
Gain of 7, 2nd and 3. Taylor up the middle again. And he's across the 35, dragging people near the 40. Crosses the 40, they got to mark him down at the 41-yard line. So 2 hard runs there by Taylor.
Kevin, the only thing I'll say about that, when that scrum is formed, you got to be in there ripping that ball out, right? Because if you rip that ball out, that guy doesn't want to stay up, getting forced. He wants to put 2 hands on it and probably go down, and hopefully we can get the ball out. But when we're holding him up like that, we got to attack the football.
Horton and Gordon officially on the tackle. 1st and 10 Raiders from their own 41, 10:53 and counting in the third period. Now they go to the shotgun. Taylor lines up to the left of Buggage. They got a wing. Quarterback keeper, nice read, and there's a flag in the play. False start on the Raiders.
Yep, got to be. Goodness.
We came in hard, Danny, up the corner, and Buggage made the read.
I thought they had a little room on that play right there. We did. We came off the edge.
Yeah, 93.
And
Burrell.
Good thing they were a little bit early. And we're going to push them back 5 yards here, 1st and 15.
Yeah, up to the 36. They'll put the ball on that left hash mark, top of the field.
Rummel ran in another offensive lineman last play. Like we heard, they got some big offensive linemen,
yeah, they
man. Big, tall, stout boys. Tight end's pretty big kid. Running backs, strong kids, run behind their pads very well.
Wing right. Taylor to the right of Buggage. They'll stay in the shotgun this time. And looks like Rummel called timeout.
Again, what we got here?
Timeout. So with 10-12 to go in the quarter, timeout charge of the Raiders is the Patriots 7, the Raiders 7.
Yep, obviously they saw something they didn't like. They don't want to force themselves into a bad play call or a bad situation. But the defense, continue to play hard. We got 10-12 left here in the third quarter. Second half just started, and we're rolling. The score is 7-all, Curtis and Rummel. And you're listening to us live on JohnCurtisPatriots.com.
Hey, give a shout out to the Bergerons checking in from the parish. The 8th grade team looked very good against the Raiders yesterday, and yeah, we agree. We can talk about that in pregame.
Yeah, no, and Brock's been just a team player the last couple of years. My buddy London Padgett got hurt last year, 9th grade quarterback. He was an 8th grader last year, and Brock was always a running back, and I still think he's just a heck of a runner, right? He has the ball in his hands. He does some special things, but he moved to QB. Worked really hard at it over the summer, and yesterday had a phenomenal game, dropping some right in the bucket, getting some big points for the Patriots, and obviously he runs really well, like I talked about. But not only that, I think he's a good leader. Madden really likes him as a young buck. He says, he's positive, he helps me out, he's a good leader, and I appreciate that out of a young gunslinger, manager of the team, and I look forward to watching him in his future.
1st and 15, Buckets on the center, wing left, hand off to Taylor, comes near side. Oh, we got him with our loss.
Nice job.
Gordon grabbed him about the back of the jersey and slung him down for a 2-yard loss, making it 2nd down and 17.
Good job by him. Gordon has been one of those guys that sometimes just comes out. He's a senior, 6 foot, 260 pounds, but he'll have some really good games, Kevin. He just does a great job at, putting them bear paws on somebody and getting them down and wrapping them up. And, Logan Barnes has done the same thing. Those guys have been very stout in the middle for us for a couple years and continuing to get better.
Ball's at the rate of 34. They have to get it to the Patriot 49. 2nd and 17. Twins left split near, double twins actually. They'll stay in the shotgun. Buggins takes the pass from center, looks over the middle, has a lot of time. Now he throws a little swing pass, complete on the far sideline, 40, 45. And near the 1st down, Danny. Goodness gracious, we let them alone.
Yeah, well, sometimes when that quarterback has all day, it's been a little different, right? We've said we've kind of disrupted him a little bit, being able to sit in the pocket. And that time he was able to just kind of sit pretty back there, and the defense kind of just continued to expand and get deeper and deeper, and they flipped it out there and got a nice positive gain.
Gain of 15, 2nd down 2. He was out of bounds, so the clock stopped at 9:17. Same formation. Double twins. Ball on the left hash mark. The hand off to Taylor. He goes over to left, and he's going to have the 1st down and more. They're going to mark him down at the Patriots 46-yard line. They're just manning up here, Danny, and being physical with us.
Again, you go in at halftime, you see, hey, what are the things that we can correct? What can we do a little bit different to try to combat them, push the ball down the field, be able to, but the offensive line, like we talked about, they're kind of imposing their will a little bit more on this first drive of the second half.
8:53 and counting. This is the opening drive of the second half. Wing right. Ball on that left hash mark. Buggins gives it to Taylor. We hit him behind the line of scrimmage. He fights forward. Back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, got to wrap up, run our feet, Kevin, get him down. We had him stop for a 2 or 3 yard loss right there, and he did a good job of pushing and getting a yard on the negative play.
2nd down 9. He's a physical back now.
Oh, he certainly is. And we knew that coming in. Both of them can run the ball very effectively. And got to come up with a big play here.
Same formation, wing right. Little quick pitch to Taylor, comes near side.
There it is. There it is. Now get that ball out.
Maybe another yard to the 45, so this will be 3rd down and 8.
That's way to play some team defense right there.
A lot.
Way to get there.
Barron and Curtis.
I think that was Jaden Keelan right there shooting the gap on the bottom side, initially hitting him, and then Hayden DeLatte coming in there, wrapping him up, making something happen. Lane Lacron falling in there. Good job right there, like you mentioned. Everybody getting to the football.
So we had an 8-minute drive in the second quarter. They're milking time. Our at-bats may be limited, so when we get the ball, we better take advantage of it.
Points.
3rd and 8 for the 45 of the Patriots.
Yeah, somebody just
double twins.
So it looks like there's a lot of holding going on right there, but who knows? Got to get those hands off.
Buggins, plenty of time, throws the far side, caught at the sticks, 1st down. And a face mask, so they'll get more.
That was a big face mask, too. Almost turned him.
Got it at the sticks at the Patriot 36. And you can add about 15 more to that.
Yep, got to go. Got to tackle, got to wrap them up around the waist, run your feet, run through them. Good job of sticking in there with the quarterback and making a good throw on time for another first down.
The penalty moves the ball now to the Patriot 21-yard line, so with 7:03 to go in the half, in the third quarter. First and 10 Raiders from the 21. They're going to place the ball in that left hash mark. So, yeah, the defense needs to step up here. Your turnover will be huge.
I don't know if there's anything more aggravating than me listening to Seth Simpson say Raiders up here in the press box. Sorry.
Twins left split near side. Hawkins checks in at the halfback. He'll line up to the right. Buggins, they'll send the receiver in motion. Little fly sweep, they give it to him. He turns the corner. He's to the 15 and tackled near the 12-yard line.
Yeah, good job of hitting it with some speed. Quarterback rode him to the right a little bit, just kind of seeing it, and then gave it at the very end, and they were able to get around the corner with some speed and make a nice positive gain on that run.
6:20 to go in the third. Almost half the quarter's burned. Same formation, Twins left, split near side.
Somebody's offsides, huh?
Hands it off to Hawkins. He'll have the first down. He'll be the Patriot 9. Looked like somebody jumped, but they didn't call it.
Didn't look like they snapped the ball on time or something. And
tackle move.
Yeah, looked like the left tackle move, certainly.
But that'll be the hydration break. So it's been all Raiders here in the third quarter. Official timeout with 6 minutes to go in the third. It's the Patriots 7, the Raiders 7. But when we come back from action, it'll be first and goal Raiders from the Patriot 9.
Well, you never know how the defense is going to change first and goal here, or how the offense is going to try to spread you out. A lot of times, you get your heavy package in there to run the ball, and on the other side of the coin, a lot of times you spread them out to be able to run the ball. But they've really been a power attack on this last drive here in the third quarter, and kind of mashed us a little bit. So the defense has to come up big the way that they've done the entire game, and hopefully force them into maybe a field goal situation after they've done a nice job offensively on this drive.
Well, if the halftime adjustments for the Raiders were for them to be more physical on offense, I would say so far they've done it.
Yeah, 6 minutes off of the clock. We have 6 minutes left here in the third quarter. You're listening to us live on JohnCurtisPatriots.com. We are all tied up 7-7, and it's been a great ball game so far.
The big play of the drive was the 2nd and 17, the little swing pass where they got 15 of it.
Yeah, and then another one when they completed the pass out there, and then we got another face mask. We got a face mask penalty and moved it on a big chunk right there. We're gonna have to come up big here defensively, make something happen, and got to call upon that defense once again.
Yep. Wing left. This time Taylor comes back at the halfback. He'll line up to the right of Buggins in the shotgun. Taylor takes the handoff, goes to the left, and needs to be near the 6-yard line. Gain of 3, second and goal. 5:50 and counting in the third.
Good job right there by Prentice. Seeing it out there on the edge and squeezing in and keeping it manageable. Gain there.
We did this at Holy Cross about 4 years ago, where we burned, or Jesuit, took the whole third quarter. And against Bird in the playoffs as well.
One-on-one coverage here on the outside.
There we go. Taylor at quarterback now. Hawkins is the other halfback. Little wild Raider, if you will, comes around the right side. Touchdown. He just took the snap and just ran around the right corner from 6 yards out. So with 5:23 to go in the third, the Raiders take the lead 13-7 with the PAT pending.
Well, right there, they just gave it to their big guy and said, we're going to let you outrun everybody. And that's exactly what he did off of the fake inside. And they got 6 points out of it. Nice execution right there by the Raiders, getting them a touchdown with 5:23 left here in the third.
Raiders line up for the PAT. Snap, plays, kick is up. And it's good. So at 5:23 to go in the third, it's now Raiders 14, Patriots 7.
Kevin, for that scoring drive, I want to say thank you once again to my good buddy Rudy Gerardo and family at Crane and Template. Go check them out. They'll zero balance your wheels and tires with the Force Match Balancer. They specialize in wheel alignments on all types of vehicles, including raised, or lowered cars and trucks. Come see us at 1913 Peters Road. That's 1913 Peters Road in Harvey, 504-367-1199. Of course, they've been open for a long time, since 1979, making me feel like a young buck again. 504-367-1199, Crane and Template. We appreciate your support of the Patriots. I mean, I was born in 81, you know. I'm getting old though, bro. This goatee has gotten more gray and more gray every week.
Danny, that was a 6-minute, 37-second drive by the Raiders. They just came out the second half and just milked the clock. So now the pressure's on the Patriot offense. We're going to have to score. Hey, quick shout out to Miss Kathy and Mr. Darryl Rickner watching the game. Miss Kathy had eye surgery.
Yeah, I was.
Cataract replacement. So
Ashley and I were talking about it yesterday. Hopefully she's doing well.
Yeah. Mr. Rocca, the kickoff, he hit the PAT. Deep for the Patriots. So Xavier Brown near side and Corcoran far side.
Almost looked like they were offsides.
Brown from the 8-yard line has a left return, has a sideline.
We got
20,
something.
25.
We got something.
There you go.
We got
25, 40, 45. Oh, he struck the kicker at the 48-yard line.
That's the way to finish.
Great job, Xavier. He
Way to
just
finish.
trucked him. And look,
Well,
unfortunately, he's hurt. I hate to say that part of it. He trucked him.
But Xavier understood the leverage. They had him pinned in to the bottom of the field, to the top of the field, and that's all he could do. But that's the way to finish a run. That's the way that you make your presence felt. Good job by him with great field position again on the kickoff return team and him laying the boom.
Quick shout out to Robbie Tomany, grandmother of Sean Epinette and Francesca Pugel. Appreciate you.
Kicker said, I didn't sign up for this.
1st and 10, Patriots from the 47-yard line. Reggie in the center. We'll go to the right. Power play. A.J. Smith, hard running, gets it to the 49-yard line of the Raiders. Gain of 4.
Told you, a good 3.5-yard gain right there. A.J.'s a big truck, hard to stop. And keep 2 hands on it. Keep that thing moving. So, and look, and again, they had a long drive, took a lot of time off the clock. We don't care. Take 10, 12 minutes, finish with some points on the board. Let's keep this thing going.
Single back is A.J. Smith. We got a wing twins.
Yeah, almost tripped. You got trips
Right now
here.
we're going to send him back in motion near side. Come near side. Reggie keeps it. A nice little duck step, and he's going to get it to the Raider. He got to throw him back 4 yards, but they're going to mark him at the 47. Gain of 2.
Nothing wrong with that. 3rd and very manageable here, Kevin. And
About 4, 3rd and 4.
just like Rummel did to us, Kevin, we got to get physical here, right?
Yeah.
Offensively, big boys, Yogi's Bears up front. Impose your will on this defensive front. Quarterback, put us in the right positions. Running backs, run behind your pads with authority and continue to move these sticks.
Yeah, the center's still going to be Brock Bryant, number 77. Same formation, wing twins right. Ball the near hash mark. 3rd and 4. Fake quick zip. Brown, high pass down the middle, trying to get to.
Pass it to throw it.
They don't call it.
No,
they don't call it.
He got kind of tangled up, to be honest with you.
Got the feet got turned.
And Reggie put that thing in the air a little bit too long, almost made me a little nervous there, Kevin. That thing hung up there a little bit. Got to push that out there and give the receiver an opportunity. What do we have here?
4th and 4.
Well, he called something. No.
Roughing the passer.
Roughing the passer.
I didn't see it.
Way to stay in there, Big Reg. I like it. Little guy taking a hit.
Yeah, thanks for the spot.
Put
I
him
didn't
on.
see it.
Thanks. Good job right there, Gordon. Yeah, because at the very end, I saw the official at the 45 making a call. I said, wait a second, I didn't see that in the backfield. Good call, Gordon.
Unfortunately, our replay didn't show because the camera moved.
Yep.
We'll take it.
Nice. Well, hey, sometimes
So the penalty moves it to the Raider
take your
32-yard
turns,
line.
right? And that was Rummel's turn to make a mistake.
Yep,
And
15-yarder.
but you know what? Got to make it cost him something, right?
Yeah, you're right.
Here we go.
All right, 1st and 10, Patriots from the 32, ball in the near hash mark. We go twins right.
Let's go, Big Blue. Royal
We'll
Blue.
send
that
Martinez to the motion far side. I believe that was
Blow the whistle. Come on.
Smith. Boudreaux on the carry.
And I'll say this.
Gain of 1.
Sometimes in a game, especially offensively, you're running a lot of different things to set something up down the line, right?
Correct.
So all of these motions and all these schemes and formations, it could be because we want to run something off of it, here in the third of the fourth quarter. See if the box is expanding. What are they going to do? How are they going to move with it? How are they going to stunt? And it could be a big play that we're setting up for later. We dropped the ball again.
Reggie fires it, has it. Caught by Washington.
Nice job.
At the 15-yard line. First and 10 Patriots. Great job by Juan.
Maybe a little nervous. That ball hung up there a little bit. Juan's got to come back to that ball a little bit more, but I think he was kind of thrown up, and he almost had to take a step back and elevate to get to it. Good job of him staying strong at the catch point, coming down with it for a big first down.
Gave him an extra yard to the 14. So that's a gain of 17. First and 10 Patriots with 2:48 and counting in the third. Ball's placed in that right hash mark, top of the field. Now we're going to flex the receiver out, Twins near side. Reggie's checking off. Will come near side. Smith, no gain. Ran right into a red wall there.
Yeah, just that initial point of attack, Kevin. They're staying really, really heavy there. And, I think we blocked the wrong guy. Yeah, we certainly did. We certainly did. I don't think the tackle blocked the right guy. And they were able to come from inside out and make a play.
Actually a loss of 1, 2nd and 11.
Shoot.
Ball's at the 15, but it's in the middle of the field. Martinez and Boudreaux will be the halfbacks. 2nd and 11. Now we're going to flex Martinez to the left wing. Quick zit to Xavier Brown, flag in the play.
Yeah, I think
and a loss. Ball's on the ground, we fumbled it, so we just compounded the play. And that's a flag on us. Yikes. That's not what we needed. Low late flag.
Okay. Well, the official should have had something there because we're
what's the coach on the field?
Yeah, get the coach off the field. But we got two guys on the field, and then one of their guys is just grinding, trying to pull us off the pile instead of just getting that guy off. Get the coach off the field.
So the referees are huddling up to talk about the initial penalty. Unfortunately, the Patriots fumbled and the Raiders recovered. So we need to hope that the flag is actually on the Raiders so we can keep the ball. Let's see what the white hat says.
Yep, I said it.
What's the call? Illegal shift on the Patriots, so that'll give them.
Yeah, we had two guys in motion at one time.
And a personal foul on the Patriots. Personal foul on the Raiders.
I wish they wouldn't even call that. That's silly.
That's offsetting. So unfortunately, now with 1:41 to go in the third, it's going to be 1st and 10 Raiders at their own 19-yard line. So another fumble, kills the drive. And Danny, that happened in the first game against Raven Gap. We were driving the ball, and we just fumbled the ball, and it just killed drives. All right, defense. Let's make a play here.
Yep. Got to come up big here, down 14-7 with 1:41 left here in the third quarter. Got to make something happen.
Ball's on the near hash mark. Twins left, split near side. Taylor is the halfback. He'll take the handoff. He goes up the middle. And Logan Barnes said, I have none of it.
There you go.
And
our boy, Big Logan.
Maybe a yard. 2nd and 9.
Let's get physical. Here we go. Make something happen here, defense. Good job right there, Logan. The guy over there said, what did he say? Get the coach off the field. Yep, certainly did.
Same formation. Twins left, split near side. Taylor's going to line up to the left of Buggage. He's confused. He don't know what the play is. Yep.
They got it.
Play clock's at 6.
Yep. Receivers aren't lined up. Here we go.
3.
What do we got? Oh, he spiked the ball.
False start on them.
Yeah. I think the receiver moved.
Did the quarterback just spike the ball?
I didn't see it.
Yeah. Huh.
All right, so the penalty moves the ball back to the 16-yard line. They have to get it to the 19. Clock starts, 43 seconds. Play clock's at 10. They're still getting lined up here. Twins left split near side. Buggage under pressure. Low swing pass. Taylor got it. And we're going to make a tackle this time. Good job.
Open field tackle.
Give him 2.
That's tough, Kevin.
Second, third, 11.
You got a running back coming downhill. You're one-on-one, trying to keep outside leverage and not let him fake you out. Forced him back inside, and we were running from inside out. Made a nice tackle.
That's going to be the last play of the third quarter.
Whew.
3 seconds.
We got us a good one.
2-1. And that's it. So after 3 quarters of play, it's the Archbishop Rummel Raiders 14, the John Curtis Christian Patriots 7.
Woo, baby. We got a good one. We got a good one.
Well, halftime score was 7-7. The only score was the Raiders got the opening kickoff, went on a long drive, 6 minutes and 37 seconds. To be exact, Taylor had a 6-yard touchdown run. Mr. Rockway added a PAT to put it off 14-7. And the Patriots had a nice long drive, but got it down deep into Raider territory and fumbled at the 19-yard line. And that's where the Raiders took it over, and that's where we stand. It's going to be the fourth quarter starting with the Raiders having the ball at their own 18-yard line with a 3rd down and 11.
Here we go, Kevin, for that third quarter of action. I want to say thank you once again to Bob User Productions. Robbie up here in the booth as our chief production engineer. We appreciate the opportunity to be with you each and every week, and you be able to keep us up and running. So if you guys have anything you want filmed or edited, wedding, party, event, anything you got going on, give the best in the business a call. 738-1447, Bob User Productions. We appreciate your support of the Patriots.
So now the Patriots will be going left to right, but actually the Raiders had the ball, so they'll be going right to left. Got to come up big here, Danny.
Yep, got to have somebody make a play, right? And, you know, we historically, and I've been part of this, and I hate to say this, but you ask the defense to do it over and over and over. And so historically, our defense has been rock solid all the time. You know, we got some great defensive coaches, but unfortunately, sometimes you put it on their back a little bit too much, right? And so again, we're going to ask the defense come up big here on this drive in the fourth.
Ball's on the near hash mark. Twins receivers near side, and Twins to the top of the field. Taylor will line up to the right of Buggage, and he'll be in the shotgun. 3rd and 11. Send the receiver in motion. Far side pass and pass. Those are back near side. Incomplete.
Good.
Hit it in the dirt. So that'll be a 4th and 11.
Boy.
But credit Logan Barnes for pressing the quarterback.
Sure did. He's kind of split the gap. Got
to
right
Gordon.
in there.
Gordon.
Yeah, Gordon got right in there, and they tried to set up the screen backside. They got out a little bit too early. Quarterback got a little antsy, threw that thing in the dirt, and it's going to bring up 4th down. Again, great job defense.
Xavier Brown will stand around the 50-yard line.
Here we go. This is a big one. This is a big one right here, Kevin. Come on.
Dippolite the punter. He's standing at the Raider 3.
Got a good feeling right here on this one. Come on.
Ooh.
That was close. All right,
Fair
Xavier.
catch.
Make it happen.
At the 49.
Oh, fair catch. Okay. We're good position. Good position.
So with 11:49 to go in the ball game, the Patriots have it 1st and 10 at their own 49.
Here we go.
I thought we had a chance to block it. We got in there, but he pulled up.
We were close. We were close. And honestly, on that one, you know, you remember when Xavier took it in the chops, I think, in the second quarter.
Yeah.
And I really thought he was going to give it another shot right there to try to return it. But with such great field position, you don't want to make any crazy play. Good job of him just calling a fair catch and making something happen.
All right, here we go. Ball's in the middle of the field. Smith and Corcoran are the halfbacks. Flip the tight end over near side. We'll come near side. Corcoran, 2-yard to the Raider 49.
Yep, good job. Couple yards right there.
That'd be 2nd down 8. 11:30 and counting.
Yep. Clock continues to run.
So
got to sustain this drive, Kevin. Now, like I said before, I don't care how long it takes. Got to get 7 points on the board, tie this thing up, get the momentum back in your favor, see what we can make happen.
Stack Twins near side. Boudreaux and Smith are the halfbacks. Quick hits near side. And no gain. No gain. 3rd and 8. Horton caught the ball, but he got tackled immediately.
Yep. Here we
Big
go.
play.
Here we go. Big play right here.
Actually, loss of 1 to the 50, so now it's 3rd and 9.
Yeah. That's kind of a tough play, Kevin. You want that corner and that strong safety to be playing real far back, and you got to have a little bit of influence in there deep, and be able to press them. And that's a tough one with them coming downhill and seeing it early.
If we get it close, I think we'll go for it. Stack twins near side. Now we'll send Smith the motion near side. Fake zip, rolls right, in trouble, fires it deep. Xavier Brown's intended. Did he catch it? He caught it! He caught it at the 16. Double coverage and just grabbed it.
Big play. Big play. That's the way to go.
Flag on the play near side. Hold up. Flag on the play. What's the call?
Please don't be holding. There's no reason to hold. We got to sprint out.
Illegal man
Ineligible
downfield.
man downfield.
Yikes.
Goodness gracious.
Wow. What a beautiful catch by Xavier Brown off a knot.
Let me see if I didn't see it. I
No.
didn't see it. Either way, that's what it is. And no reason for it. I mean, like, even on that, Kevin, there's no reason to have an ineligible guy downfield. You want to make it look like a run, getting here to the boundary, and then all of a sudden, basically, he's naked all the way backside. There's no reason to have to. But, I will say this, that's tough. That's hard for an offensive lineman when the play takes a while to not just kind of drift a little bit.
Ball to Patriot 45. They give it to Larry up the middle. Flag on the play. Ball starting the Patriots. Moving back 5 more.
Come on, guys.
Now it's going to be 3rd and 21.
Come on, giving them a
So it
little
was a
breathing
critical
room.
3rd and 9 play. Make a great, pitch and catch to have a guy downfield. Now we got 2 consecutive penalties. Ball's at the Patriot 40. Shooting ourselves in the foot.
Got a shout out from former Raider here, Mike Weibel.
Hey, Mike.
Said he's watching live broadcast in Canton, Missouri. Blake plays tomorrow for Culver Stockton College, so appreciate that, my brother.
3rd and 21. Clock is rolling. 9:45 and counting.
One-on-one coverage out here,
Valerio
Kevin.
takes a handoff at the middle. Short gain.
I tell you what, they believe in those corners. Top of the field, those safeties were down in the box. They came up and pressed coverage to the top and challenged us for sure.
So unfortunately, the punt team for the Patriots comes on the field after we had a 1st and 10 at the 16. The penalties just killed that drive. Joseph will stand back around the Raider 25. Lacron to punt it.
Here we don't give him a chance of a
Low
return
snap.
here.
Line drive kick.
That's a little.
Field at the 21-yard line. And he's trying to turn the corner, 25-30.
Yeah, good patience by him.
Yep, and he set it up perfectly, and they're going to run him out of bounds at the 35-yard line. So with 8:58 to go in the game.
Another flag. Came from left field bound here. I don't know what it is. Let me look. Let me watch.
Gordon, did you see
Oh,
something?
yeah, that was 95. Came in and clipped our guy way at the play. JoJo Fagan got laid out by 95. That's just stupid. Cost your team.
15 penalty. All right, so it went 35 yards, so it should be at the 20 now.
That's a dumb play. That'll get your coach fired up. No reason for that either. But, hey, good for us. Back them up. Put them in more of a hole. And
Need a stop or better yet a turnover.
Yep.
Actually, there's a spot foul, so they're going to move it back to the 15-yard line. So with 8:58 to go in the game, the Raiders will have it 1st and 10 at their own 15 as opposed to would look like the 30.
Well, did they call it a clip or did they call it unnecessary roughness?
I don't know. I didn't see
A little
it.
flagrant there because it was well after the play and he knew what he did. So I'm not sure. But anyway, backs him way up. Silly penalty, and hopefully the defense could again.
Let's get a turnover.
Yeah, give the offense the ball back and maybe make something happen here. We got we have exactly 8:58 left here in the 4th quarter, and it's been a good battle so far. Raiders are on top 14-7 with 8:58 left here in the 4th.
They placed the ball at that right hash mark on the far side. Wing right. Hawkins is the halfback. He lines up to the left of Buggage. He'll take the handoff. He'll go right up the middle.
Step up. Wrap up. Good.
Maybe a yard. Late flag.
Yeah, it's
Two late flags.
getting a little tacky down there.
Gordon, you see what was going on? I think we might have ripped the helmet.
Was that us?
No, it's a penalty on them.
Is
The
it?
Number 11 took his helmet off.
Okay. Gotcha.
I was looking at something else.
And he's got to come out for a play if he took his helmet off.
I was looking at something else on the replay.
Yep.
Might be 2 penalties.
Let's make the call. Okay, well, I don't know what happened, but looked like we got wrapped up with a blocker, and then the guy got a little upset and pulled his helmet off and
Here's the
talked
call.
a little something. So we'll
Unsportsmanlike
see
conduct on the Raiders. All right. The penalty's half the distance, so it goes back to the.
I mean, it's a physical game, Kevin. You gotta keep your composure. You get wrapped up, you got some crazy stuff going on. You can't let it get the best of you, and they did right there. So we gotta. I'm not sure. Coach is on the field. Get him off the field again.
Ball's at the 8-yard line. So the Raiders have it 2nd down and long. Clock is running, 8:40. And they can make it, they don't have to be in a hurry.
Nope.
Twins receivers near side. Hawkins lines up to the right of luggage.
Here we go, D. Step up,
Gets the Hawkins, comes
squeeze.
inside. There we go.
Good. Get that ball out.
Keelan on the tackle.
Good job, Jaden.
8:15 and counting.
We got somebody went down here in the middle.
Now we got it down. Injured Patriot. Lacron. The ball's at the 13-yard line. So an injury timeout for the Patriots. 8:10 to go in the ball game. It's the Raiders 14, the Patriots 7. So Danny, it'll be 3rd down and 12 when we come back from action.
Here. And not sure, didn't see it, but hopefully Lane's okay, and the clock stops here on the injured Patriots. So we're going to get on the sidelines, talk it up. Rummel, of course, huddles here on their near sideline, and they're going to be able to see what they got to do here with a 3rd and long situation. You got 8:10 left here in the 4th quarter. It's been a very, very good battle.
What a good game.
Yep, and again, defense has to come up big, be able to get off the field, get the offense the ball back. The clock is not an issue yet, Kevin. We got plenty of manageable time to be able to get an offensive possession, march it all the way down the field. This is going to be the biggest play of the ball game right here. 3rd and long. Defense can hopefully force a punting situation deep in their territory and hoping for another nice punt return and make something happen here. But again, we're going to ask them, the defense, do the job, do the job, do the job. And, shows the character of your team, and that defense is playing the way that they are.
So the ball's on the Raider 13-yard line. Clock now starts. 8:06 and counting. 3rd down, 12. Twins receivers near side. Split top of the field. Hawkins stays in at the halfback.
No. We got timeout.
Yeah.
JT called timeout.
All right, so with 7:50 to go in the ball game, timeout charged to the Patriots. It's still Raiders 14, Patriots 7.
Well, we had 3 down linemen, 3 linebackers, and I don't know if we didn't like the way that we were aligned in the box or what we were lined up in or whatever, but looked like we were all settled and good to go. But obviously, JT wanted the timeout, and we're going to get back to the drawing board once again. And Kevin, what an awesome night, man. I tell you what, this is beautiful weather. We've been asking for it for the last few weeks, man. When is this September, October weather going to get here? And finally, we got a little bit of it now. We do want to say special thoughts and prayers for the people in Florida.
Yeah.
Battling with the hurricane. It's unbelievable, everything that they're going through. And, we hope that they come out on the back end okay. But it's, we know how that is here. Florida probably takes more hits than we do, and hopefully those people, we know that they're resilient, but our thoughts and prayers are with them through this tough time in recovery.
7:50 to go in the ball game. Both teams now have 2 timeouts left. Big play here. It's 3rd and 12. Same formation. Twins near side split, top of the field. Buggins looks near side, throws it. It's going to be, incomplete, caught. But is he still shy of the 1st down?
Yep.
We had it.
Hey, that was a nice play. Prentice was right there.
Yep.
Be able to tip it.
Mackey on.
And he was right in position, but unfortunately didn't get enough of it. and it came right back and fell into the Raiders' arms. But
Ooh, that's your pick six there.
I'm telling you, that would have been fantastic. That was just a little too high for him, honestly, and it jumped up on him in a hurry.
Yeah.
But the good news is
We'll get the ball.
it's still 4th down, and it's going to force a punting situation.
Ball key, though.
Let's see if we go with the block here, Kevin, like you were talking about. Maybe try to get after it. A lot of first-team guys here on that punt block team.
Definitely like to punt it. Xavier Brown's going to stand around the Patriot 44. High kick, wobbly kick, fair catch at the 49 again. So with 7:37 to go in the game, the Patriots will have it 1st and 10 at their own 49.
And a few times tonight, Kevin, we've gotten the ball right around midfield because of punt returns, kickoff returns, and we've gotten it in great position for the offense to work. So we got 7:37 left here in the 4th. Offense, let's go to work, put 7 points on the board. Hey, maybe 8. You never know.
They actually moved the ball back to the 48, so 52 yards away from pay dirt with 7:37 to go. Scoring update, Carr has come back. They take the lead 24-20 over Holy Cross.
Yeah, that was surprising when we heard that in the 2nd quarter. Here we go.
Come near side. Look at this. Handoff to Boudreaux up the middle.
Nice job.
1st down. He gets it to the 36-yard line.
Good gash, good gash. Here we go, here we go.
Beautiful play. Don't have to be in a hurry, boys.
Nope. A good job right there of getting one right up the middle. We've gone a lot of outside option right there. That was just kind of a gut buster right there up the middle, making something happen. And
inside dive. That's all it
shot
was.
out of a gun, and they weren't ready for it.
Martinez and Boudreaux, the halfbacks. Ball's in the middle of the field. Will go to the left. Martinez with the carry. Gain of 1 to the 35-yard line. Second down 9.
We tried it on the right side, inside dive. It worked. Left side, they did a good job of playing physical and attacking that mesh point right at the dive.
Well, we're in 4-down territory here. Under 7 minutes. 6:56 to be exact.
Shout out from Eric Davis. He said, time to grind it out, baby. Yep, got to do what you got to do. Grind it out for the W. Do whatever you have to do right here.
Ball still in the middle of the field. Power play near side. Boudreaux takes the handoff, and he's going to get to the 31.
Yep, about 3rd and 5 here. 6:25 and counting here in the 4th quarter. You listen to us live on JohnCurtisPatriots.com. Rummel's up 14-7.
We don't have to run a play. The hydration break will be in 17 seconds. And I think we're probably just going to wait.
That's right. I think we ought to just stand at the middle of the
6:10.
field and not go hydrate. What do you think? All right, here we go.
We're not going to run it. 4 seconds. We didn't break the huddle yet.
Well, I don't think we told them anything. They're going to go up and do it. But,
all right.
Yep.
So this is the official timeout on the field. It's the hydration break. 6 minutes to go in the ball game. It's still the Raiders 14, Patriots 7, but it's going to be 3rd down and 5 when we come back to play.
Kevin, for this stop in action, I want to say thank you to my buddy Quinn over there at Mr. Pool Boys. So if you're in River Ridge or the local area, go check out the new look and the new ownership at Mr. Pool Boys. 10202 Jefferson Highway, right across from the high school campus. And of course, if you're bringing those kids, St. Matthews and Curtis in the morning, go check out their grab and go breakfast. That's Monday through Friday, 6:30 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. For lunch, dig into the daily lunch specials, delicious po' boys, salads, signature sandwiches, and of course, when dinner rolls around, bring the whole crew. Dine in and online ordering, come taste the difference. They can't wait to feed you over there at Mr. Po' Boys. We appreciate your support of the Patriots, Quinn.
3rd and 5, Patriots from the Raider 31. Put your offensive coordinator cap on. What do you call?
Let me see here.
Inside or outside?
I'm calling something outside, probably giving me I don't know what I have left here in the playbook, Kevin, but no good a time is now to be able to draw something else that's been a little bit different. I know that they, we usually stick to our guns and run the option, but every now and then we got a little trick up our sleeve. So not sure. This is, one of those in-between downs. It's 3rd and right in the middle at 5. So, you could throw the ball, run the ball. We'll see what we got here.
Flip the tight end left. Larry on the left side halfback. Smith near side. Counter option. He's in trouble.
No, we ran it the wrong way.
The back, Alario didn't know where to go.
Yep,
and then we
went the
lost
wrong
2
way.
yards, so we now 4th and 7. Yikes.
Yep.
Did a counter option, and unfortunately, we didn't block anybody anyway.
Yeah.
So Reggie was dead meat.
I'm not sure. Yeah, that was, yeah. Now we might have to go for this here, Kevin.
No, without a doubt.
Yep.
5:37 counting. If you can't kick the ball to them, they run the clock out. Have to try it.
If you stop them on their first 3 sets of downs, you'll be all right.
All right, 4th and 8. Got to get it to the.
But either way, at
26.
this point in the field, a punt does no good. You got to go for it.
Rolls left, fires it down the far sideline, and did he catch it?
No.
Incomplete.
Out of bounds.
Turns it over on downs. So the Raiders have it 1st and 10.
But
That's the Patriot 34.
I think we still have time, Kevin. 5 minutes left. If you stop them on this first set of 3 downs, I think you still got something to work with. We have 2 timeouts. You know, the clock can be your ally or your enemy, but obviously Rummel's right in the driver's seat, but the defense can make it happen again.
Hey, Matt Jean Sr. checking in. Appreciate you, Matt. Thanks for listening, buddy. All right, 5:10 to go in the ball game. 1st and 10, the Raiders from their own 38. Twins near side, split top of the field. Taylor is the halfback now. He'll take the handoff, comes near side, picks his hole.
Looks like a little holding outside by the tight end on the defensive end.
He gives it to the 40. Gain of 6. Very patient runner there on that play.
Yeah, definitely holding.
And then he just pushed it another 5 yards. 4:50 and counting. It's been a great ball game. Those who paid and showed up got their money's worth.
Here we go. Let's go, defense.
2nd and 4. 4:30 and counting. Taylor right at the middle.
Squeeze.
And he's going to have the first down right at the sticks.
Close. I think Jaden
got
him. This guy down here.
Right at the sticks.
Yeah.
1st and 10 from the 44 with 4:20 to go.
Yeah. Here we go, D.
Clock's running.
Yep.
4:10.
Offensive lineman checks out the game, like limping a little bit. And like you said, they're going to milk it for every second it's worth.
Mm-hmm.
Got to come up big here, make a big stop. Got 2 timeouts left that we could possibly use.
Twins top of the field, split near side. Taylor with the handoff goes right, crosses the 45, fighting hard to the 50. Now they can mark with the 49.
Yeah. And sometimes, Kevin, in this situation, you got to change a little bit of personnel, get some more heavies in there. Maybe take a chance, one-on-one matchup outside, maybe man them up, get another guy in the box, try to get something to happen, get that ball out. I got a shout out from Miss
Gain of 5, 2nd and 5.
Miss
3:25 and counting. Go ahead.
Linda Crane. She said, got to give a shout out to Cliff. He's out there listening in Nashville.
Cliff.
Cliff Crane, appreciate you, my brother. Cliff was a senior around my 7th grade year, I believe.
Taylor with the handoff, crosses the 50.
Blow the whistle.
And he's going to get it to the Patriot. 47. This will be 3rd and long 2. 3 minutes and counting. Danny, 2 more first downs, and this is going to be over with.
Yep. It's 3rd and a
long 2.
About 1.5 here.
Long 1, I should say.
Yep.
Third
Here we go. Got to get heavy, got to get big in the middle. Get a push. Play on that side of the ball. Ball key and then go. That guard looks like he's offside.
Buggett's under center now. Quarterback keeper. He got the push.
Yeah, running back.
He didn't have. Ball's on the ground.
Oh, goodness.
And they got it back. Well, they're going to give him the first down, but the fumble recovery was behind.
Yeah, no, it was good. It was.
So they got to the 45. 1st and 10 Raiders with 2:31.
Got a good push, but like you said, I thought the ball came out. Goodness, I was about to have a heart attack here.
Well, we got 2 timeouts. When do you call them? It's 2:22 and counting.
Yeah.
This might be it.
Yeah, I think you got to see how you do here on 1st and 2nd down. I mean, you got to take them, obviously, but hopefully we can stop them here on this 1st down, and then we'll call.
Well, 1st down, we'll
see how it goes.
And they're just milking it 2 minutes.
10 seconds left here on the play clock.
Yep, great.
Be able to get it down inside of 2 minutes.
That's just been the whole second half. This is them milking the clock and getting the first downs. End up to Taylor, missed the tag. He missed the tag in the backfield.
Come on, guys.
It should have been a loss of 3 as a gain of 3. Now we call a timeout with 1:50 to go.
Got to be able to make tackles, get that ball out, Kevin.
Danny, we got back there.
Yeah,
it would have been a loss of 3.
Running back's doing a good job of just pushing downfield and getting what's this kid doing? pushing downfield and continuing to get his legs pumping and move the ball forward.
Gain of 5. It'll be 2nd and 5. If they get the first down, that's it.
Yep, Cliff gave us a shout out again from him personally. He said you need something huge here. You're right. Inside of 2 minutes here, got to get that ball out, got to get a stop, start using these timeouts and
turnover
stop
would be
the
huge.
clock. Turnover would be ideal. Yeah, been a great game so far.
You know what? The rest of the league plays will be just like this. Top to bottom, it's
Oh yeah, stacked.
It's deep.
All the coaches in the
Yeah.
Catholic League talked about it before the season. How there's no favorite here. Everybody's
no margin
just,
for error either.
Everybody's playing ball.
2nd and 5. Give it to Taylor. He goes to the right, and he's going to be a yard shy.
Very close. Got to call
3rd and 1. And clock's running.
it. Yep.
All right, this will be the ball game here. They
Well,
get it. We can't do anything about
Yeah. Guess you hope to stuff them here and then maybe call one.
it. Yep. Ball key cannot jump off sides. 1:21 and counting.
Well, this is probably going to be the old tush push right here, quarterback sneak.
Well, Danny, look,
I don't know why you wouldn't.
they may call timeout because look, it's 10 seconds. This is gonna be around a minute to
Yeah.
go. Maybe minute 1.
Yeah, he's standing over on the side with the official. He's going to end up calling it with 1 second left.
1:03 to be exact. So timeout charge to the Raiders with 1:03 to go. It'll be 3rd and 1 at the Patriot 36. Well, it's 2-down territory really for the Raiders. They don't get it here. They can go again.
certainly is. And they would. But, like I said, you got to get a push here. The tough part about it is, like you said, it's ball key, right? You jump offside, ball game's over. So you got to ball key it, and then, of course, get down there, dirt dive, start pushing. Maybe, get in there, rake the ball out, make something happen. And, we'll see what we got here.
We had the ball 3 times in the second half. The opening drive was a nice long drive, but we fumbled at the Raider 19, then go 3 and out. Then they have a 6-play drive that the possession started at our own 48, and we turn it over in downs. So really the whole second half has just been the physical dominance of the Raiders and then milking the clock.
Yep.
It was 7-7 at halftime. 14-7 now with 1:03 to go. And I said if the Raiders convert here, it's all over with. Power I.
Guard and tackle.
Give it to
offsides.
him. He got it. He got it. Either one got 2 to the Patriot 34-yard line. And they don't. They can just
Above
kneel
the
it.
ball, in front of the football. I don't know.
Gave it to the fullback. Just a whole fullback dive. Little belly play. Clock stops. They didn't give it to him?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's first down.
Yeah, first
I
down.
was going to say,
Okay.
we're just going to move the stick. That's
I didn't
why.
know what was going on.
They just kneel it. No, that's it. They don't think just kneel it. 46 seconds of counting. And they kneel it.
No, we try to slap at the ball.
We can't do that.
Well, yeah, you can because you try to jump the cadence, and as soon as the ball is getting snapped, you try to slap, and that's the smartest thing to do, in my opinion. But,
we were lined up on sides
got nothing
anyway.
to lose, yeah.
$40 to go in the ball game.
Rummel's obviously first down, going to line up in victory formation, kneel it down, and see what happens.
So the penalty moves it down to the Patriot 20. Oh, very good ball game here.
Oh, I'm telling you, fantastic.
The way the playoff situation is, we may see him again.
Oh, we will.
I
hope they're on. Well, actually, I hope we don't. I hope they're on the other side.
See him in
I
the
hope we
dome.
meet them in the dome.
There you go.
That would be the best way for it. What we got? Here we go.
They don't have to run a play.
No, they don't have to run a play. It's matched up.
Well, the Raiders will win this ball game, and now the series is now favored to the Raiders. They'll take a 7-6 advantage. Let's look at 19 seconds. Did we call timeout?
Yeah.
Yeah, we called timeout.
And I don't know what they reset the play clock back to 25, and then we called the timeout. I don't know.
All right, so 19 seconds. All you can do is knock Neal down. So they'll have the advantage in the series, 7-6. They won the last two. But an entertaining ball game. We'll talk more about it during the post game, obviously. But really the difference in the game is the opening drive of the second half. And Rummel just flexed their muscle and burned 6:37 and hit the go-ahead touchdown and missed opportunities. We'll talk again. We'll talk more during the post game about that. But shoulda, woulda, coulda. One more play and it'll be a wrap. And that's it. Still got 16 seconds left, but
that's it.
That's going to do it. The Archbishop Rummel Raiders will defeat the John Curtis Christian Patriots by the score of 14-7. The Raiders improved to 3-0 on the season. The Patriots are now 1-2. And the Patriots will be in action next Friday night at the Shrine against Warren Eastern. And that's it. The clock struck 0. Raiders 14, Patriots 7. Please stay with us for our post-game recap of the ball game.
Kevin, for that good ball game and some good action, we want to say thank you to our good buddy Rodney Belosa with Bengal Pro Exterminators. You all know, heard of, or use Bengal Roach Spray. Now Bengal Products offers a pest control service at your home, business, or place of employment. Bengal Pro Exterminators is a full-service pest control company offering services from ants to termites and all the pests in between. They keep the GONE with the guaranteed overnight extermination. Call Bengal at 1-833-GO-BENGAL. That's 1-833-GO-BENGAL. Rodney Beloso, Bengal Pro Exterminators, we appreciate your support of the Patriots.
Patriots got the opening kickoff, went on a 6-play drive, going 51 yards in distance, burning 2:21 off the clock. A.J. Smith had a 10-yard touchdown run. Kippers added a PAT, and the Patriots took a 7-0 lead with 9:31 to go in the first. And after the Raiders went 3 and out, the Patriots only had 2 plays and fumbled deep in their own territory. It only took the Raiders 4 plays, and with 5:39 to go in the first, Taylor had a 7-yard touchdown run. Mr. Rocca hit the PAT, tying the ball game up at 7-7. And that's how the first quarter ended. And that's technically how the half ended. Going to the third quarter, the Raiders got the ball. And Danny, they just flexed their muscle. They went on, I didn't count the plays, but they burned 6:37 off the clock. And they just mashed it. They just kept running up the middle of the field, a couple of outside plays here and there. They did have one second down and 17 conversion. They made a short, third and short, which they converted. And another third down play on this side. And, of course, we had the face mask penalty, which aided them. And the Raiders scored, would end up being the go-ahead and winning touchdown with 5:23 to go in the third. Taylor took the snap from center, rolled around the right corner 6 yards. And Mr. Rocca hit the PAT, making it 14-7. But the Patriots got the ball with 5:14 to go in the third. And here's where I think where we might have lost it. We drive down the field on 6 plays and got it to the Raider 19-yard line and turned it over. And then we go punt, 3-and-out punt, and in 6 plays, turn it over and downs and never got the ball back. So our at-bats only had 3 in the second half, and really the opening drive was our best shot and didn't do anything. But I go back to the first half. The first drive, we had the long, 6-play drive for the touchdown. We go 2 plays on the drive and fumble at our 18 would set up their touchdown. And then our third drive, we go a 3-and-out. The big play, here's what I think where we missed our opportunity. In the second quarter, we got the ball after we stopped them on defense at the 25-yard line. We had to go 75 yards in distance. We got the ball with 11-10, and we had the ball for 16 plays and drove it down the field, which when we end up not converting a touchdown, had first and goal at the 5, then tried a 23-yard field goal, botched the snap, but still had the frame of mind to roll out and throw it to JoJo in the end zone, didn't complete it. And I think not coming up with any points in that drive really, I don't want to say we lost our tempo, but really hurt us. That was an opportunity, a missed opportunity, the best way to describe it. But really, I think their physicality on that opening drive was really the difference in the ball game.
Yeah, I mean, we mentioned, there's certain things that you'll find out tomorrow where we just didn't do our job, right? We didn't do the certain things that it takes to win the game. You can't put the ball on the ground once again. You can't, come out with big drives like that and not convert into points. We stifled a couple times on drives and not able to get anything done. I thought we had pretty good field position all night as well, Kevin. And Rummel came out in the second half and just did a good job just controlling the ball, controlling the clock, imposing their will a little bit with their big offensive line and their running backs that we've talked about. So it's a good ball game. But I will also say, and I'll say it till the day I die, good teams win in September, great teams win in December. So, boys, flush it, get better. What happened tonight doesn't matter after tonight. Get better, get into the playoffs, continue to get better. I'm not even talking playoffs. Let's talk next week. Continue to get better, get healthy, continue to roll, and then I want to see these boys again in the playoffs and then let them know who you are. So that's what it's all about. You're going to take some losses sometimes in football and in life. It's how you manage it. It's how you get back up. Keep on swinging, keep on punching. Let's go.
The first thing, the thing they're going to look back is it was so close. It was right there for the taking.
Yeah, it was.
We just didn't take advantage of opportunities. And that happens,
But if you look back, Kevin, first game.
Yeah.
And I don't want to keep harping on it, guys, because, we're going to be very optimistic when it comes to you guys. You guys are playing well. First game, turnovers. Second game, penalties, crazy. Tonight had some penalties and some more turnovers and missed opportunities. So eventually we're going to put a full game together. And when we do that, State of Louisiana better be on watch.
Well, I believe it's going to happen next week when we play the Warren Eastern Eagles at the Shriner Airline, October 4th. It'll be 7 o'clock kickoff. Of course, we have a pregame at 6:45. It was right there. But here's what I say. For all of you boys that come back and watch this broadcast tomorrow and during the week, every week a season. Let's just focus 1 week at a time.
That's it.
1 week at a time. So our focus right now is Warren Eastern Eagles. So let's go to work on that. Any final thoughts before we sign off?
No, just an exciting ball game. It's always great to be here at East Jefferson Stadium playing the Raiders. Great battle. But at the end of the day, this really doesn't mean anything, as far as the grand scheme of things in this season. Both teams, last year they beat us last year. And, I really think we're the team that should have won the state championship, and just came up one play short. So you got to keep on driving, keep on pushing, believe in your coaches, believe in the guy next to you, and continue to push and get better each and every week.
Well, it was a very good ball game. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as we enjoyed calling it. Unfortunately, the Patriots ended up on the short end of the stick as the Archbishop Rummel Raiders defeat the John Curtis Christian Patriots by the score of 14-7. Please join us next week, October 4th, when the John Curtis Christian Patriots take on the Warren Eastern Eagles at the Shriner Airline. Again, kickoff at 7 o'clock. We have pregame at 6:45. Until then, go Big Blue.
God bless. I got to run.